Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
And my name is Absaid.
Absaid, go ahead and tell everybody what you do and who you are.
I'm a human being.
Wow.
I live on Earth.
Woke.
And, dude, sick. Here you go.
Yeah.
Fuck
Alec,
yeah.
you're drinking today, yes?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
You only
it.
passed one to me, so it's a little late to say no. You don't say no to a beer that's been handed to you. Oh, these are twist-offs?
Oh, yeah. It says, twist.
After he just rips it off.
Don't even have to use our
I bet you I fucking missed this, and I get it into the water glass. Are you ready?
Right,
Go for it. Shoot your shot.
Oh, that was pretty good. And obviously I did like...
3 misses in a row.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
Absaid, you are a human being, yes?
And you
Yes.
live on Earth.
Yeah.
Intriguing. Tell us about this Earth.
No, but in all seriousness, this Earth is pretty cool. I'm just chilling. But anyways, no, but for real though, like, I'm Absaid. I don't know.
Here,
I don't know
cheers.
to say.
What do you
Yeah,
like
cheers.
to do, Absaid?
Here's to Absaid, the human being from Earth.
On my free time, I like to make music.
What kind of music?
Anything really that just pops. Right now, I'm working on a song that's like kind of like four on the floor type
Pop
of
song?
beat. Yeah. And I mean, I guess that's what's popping in TikTok. I spend way too much time
What's
in TikTok.
poppin'?
A brand new whip just hopped in. But other than making music, I mean, I like making money. I like finding out how much money people make or where does it go. Or also I like investing. In fact, I'm starting to invest into cryptocurrency and also in stocks.
Nice.
I
What-
saw that. Can I go real quick?
Yeah.
You posted something on Instagram. You were talking about like a strategy or something. You want to learn more.
Oh,
Can we get a sneak peek of the Abasid's crash course in markets 101?
Well, it's not really like a crash course. It was more of like if you want to learn more about like getting into it. I just mainly just send you a link from Coinbase just to get you started. But
Get $10 in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? You're just trying to get some people to.
Yeah, no, it's not
as long
only
as they
that.
spend $100.
Yeah,
though.
as long as they spend $100, and it's not even that. I wasn't trying to get the $10. I mean, it's an up and it's a plus side that gives you $10 when you like sign people up. But it's really though the idea of like buying something at like a very low rate, like especially this one coin OXT. I bought it at like 16 cents, 17 cents. And then now it's just at 53, and I bought a ton of it. Like I bought around 900
Oh
shares.
shit!
So when it shot up to $1, I got $900.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool. But I didn't sell. Obviously, it's right now floating around 53 cents. But it's just like that spontaneous like spike of like value. You can just like set points of when to sell, and when you sell, you make money. It's just like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like imagine like being that like friend that just be like you just heard, hey, if you just spend $100 all of a sudden like
Came
next
up
week,
overnight.
yeah, and all of a sudden like you made like $300 and it's in your pocket. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No?
my brother's in crypto. He's his main thing is Link, Chainlink. He
Yeah, I heard about
he
Chainlink.
got in at 30 cents, and right now it's like 16, 17 bucks. So
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah,
He's
that's
in a-
good.
He's fucking sitting on some coin right now.
he's
Yeah.
in a
Some
great
crypto
spot.
coin.
He tried to get me into it. I bought it at 380, sold it at
Yeah.
6. Now I look like a fucking fool.
Oh fuck yeah, and then it just
Gotta hang with the market, man.
Yeah, it's more. You can't just look at it all day, even though I catch myself doing that all the time.
Yeah, you want to, but at a certain point, you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
My stock exchange experience has been a little different. I bought some stake in like some oil companies or whatever because it was like it dropped from like $15 to like 16 cents or 60 cents, and I was like, that's a good profit. And then I saw American Airlines go from 23 to like $1.50, and I was like, let's put 150 in each of these. And then the oil place continued to tank, and then American Airlines was like, so that was an accident. We're not actually worth 15 cents. Have a nice day. And I didn't get to keep any of it. So
And it's gone.
yeah, the South Park episode.
I love South. Speaking of South Park, I downloaded the Stick of Truth. Have you guys ever played that game?
No, what's
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's South Park Stick of Truth, and literally if you've watched all South Park video episodes, like I mean if you're a fan of South Park, you'll get the references and stuff like that. But it's like you're playing their episodes, and it's just like it's so fluent. It's so like
Fluid?
smooth. Fluid, yeah. Sorry, I'm already fucking drunk.
2 sips in.
That's how 2 dudes drinking beer does.
Yeah.
That's how it be though.
Cheers.
Hell yeah, man.
Cheers.
You keep
Cheers,
saying cheers, and I'll keep drinking.
Thank you. But yeah, I downloaded it. It was on a bundle. Should have bought more games during the summer sale. By the way, when there's a summer sale going on Steam, y'all better take advantage of it.
Games are
because,
stupid cheap.
yeah,
Right now, yeah.
it's stupid cheap. I got Stick of Truth for like $5, the whole bundle. So it's pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
And I played for a little bit, and then I was just instantly hooked. I thought I was playing the episode, and it's pretty cool. The little like what do you call it? The things it says when you least expect it, when you're just hanging around, like for example, like it tells you like, okay, go over there, do this, collect this thing, and then like if you're just sitting there, Cartman will be like, what the fuck are you doing? Just standing there, fucking do something. Or, I don't know, just little things like that just make you feel like engaged.
Like it's actually
into the
part
game.
of the
like you're
episode or
part of the
something?
episode, which is really
That's
nice.
super cool.
Yeah, and so I got 13 hours playing, so that's pretty cool.
Damn. You really put in that work, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite game on Steam? Or favorite game in general?
My favorite game, honestly, I don't fucking know. I really don't know.
That's such a hard question.
It really is, and honestly, I don't even catch myself playing that much too. Like it's rare sometimes now. Lately, it's starting to become like kind of hard for me to get into it now because of school and stuff like that. But
Are you doing online classes?
Yeah, online classes.
Are you still at Moore Park doing those?
I'm doing Moore Park, and I'm also taking one class this season.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool, and it's just so I can maintain my enrollment. And it's kind of bullshit. I'm paying for the full price of it, even though I'm not going to the classes itself. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I learned
bro.
a bunch of shit.
I'm definitely abstaining from this semester because I don't want to do that online shit.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
I'm almost done though, bro. Like I'm almost finished with my business degree. Or not my business associate's degree in administration. And my next step is hopefully getting my real estate license. But by the
Jeez.
looks of it,
You've been grinding.
yeah, I don't know. I've been doing lots of things. Dude, I bought a fucking deli slicer so I can have like, no, I'm serious. I bought a deli slicer on Amazon. It was like $200, and I was like, I can either get the $80 one or the actual
$200
or
one.
the $200 one. I was like, I'm gonna look up a video. It took one fucking video.
To convince you?
If you can find the link for it, I shit you not. It's like the only actual good video of some guy who has the same
Reviewing
exact model.
a deli slicer?
And like when he said like, oh, when it cuts, it's so butter smooth. I was like, I want it. I don't know why, but when I got it, bro, and I started cutting my own meat, my own brisket, I learned how to cut too, by the way. And I learned that if you buy like a shit ton of meat, you save a lot of money.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say like
Buy
I
in
gotta. Oh, go ahead, Josh. I've been
I
talking
just
a
said
lot.
buy in bulk.
Oh, I've been going to Jersey Mike's a lot, and they have those
Yeah.
big cutters. Is it something like that?
Yeah, no, it's exactly like that. It's a giant deli slicer, and it has like a giant disc that's spinning, and you put the slab of meat, and you just slice it as the wheel is spinning, and it's stainless steel. The cool thing, it has a sharpener on the top, bro. I love this thing. I saw the review for it, and I'm a person when I'm looking for a product, I like look on YouTube, I go on Amazon, I go on other like websites.
Gotta do your homework.
Yeah, and I'm oh my god, dude, just the other day, I can go on and on. Just
Go, let
bro,
it run.
I bought a fucking canopy because I want I want to have like nice shade, and I bought like this good one, and I think it's the best one because it's like waterproof. It's really heavy duty. It's stainless, it's steel, so like the bars are not gonna fucking break under weather. What else? It has 4 fucking walls. I'm sorry if I'm cussing so much.
That's
No,
okay.
let it fucking fly.
It has 4 walls. One of them it being like, I mean, I wish I can show you. I'll give you all the links for it so you can like
Yeah.
pop it up and stuff.
Sure.
But it has like a tent, like it has like a divider for the door, and it looks so cool. And I got it because like it has like a visor for it, so that when people like maybe like in the future come up, I can make them a damn snow cone. Oh, by the way, I
Dude,
bought
you can
a
make
snow
you,
cone
you,
machine.
you can make him a snow cone and a fucking
A sandwich
deli
right there.
sandwich, a deli quality style sandwich.
All in
Are you
one.
done with that beer already?
Yeah, I'm already done with this beer.
Fuck, Absaid, you're my dude, man.
Can I have another one?
It's so great having you on,
Of
man.
course.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
thank
already.
you. Yeah, this is
is
great.
all it is. We're just gonna kick it and kind of record it and
I'm
hang out.
already
and-
rambling on.
Trade
Thank
you.
you so much.
I love it. I love it. So, what made you want to buy The
deli slicer.
not the deli slicer, the tent. Like you got like
Everything.
a whole. Because I know
yeah.
you're a business mindset kind of guy, and you're already thinking business degree. What do you want to do with that? And do you plan to have snow cones and deli slicers in that vision?
Honestly, dude, like the way I'm thinking things now, it's just like I'm buying all these things. This whole COVID pandemic put me in this like mindset of like.
It woke a lot of people up.
Yeah, it really did. I saw it a lot. It was trending too. I can't really put my finger up, but I know there's been a lot of things that been like eye-opening. Like for example, when I wanted to go to Korean barbecue before the pandemic, and this is why I got the deli slicer.
I love this.
No, seriously.
Sorry everyone else, but he's got the best stories already. I'm intrigued.
No, I bet there's someone that's gonna come up and do better stories than me.
We'll see.
Basically, me and my girlfriend, we go to Korean barbecue, and she got me into it, really, like Korean barbecue. Even my job at T-Mobile, they got me into Korean barbecue. I've noticed that, like, we go there, and it's just all raw meat. And, like, it's just part of the experience. You go out, and then you cook with your friends and stuff. It's pretty cool. All you can eat. But I'm noticing, like, I'm a textured kind of guy. I'm very picky. I'm the type of person that orders cheeseburger plains and chicken tenders while you're at Olive Garden. No. While you're at Lazy Dogs or something.
I would love to get some chicken tenders at fucking Olive Garden.
No. Trip out on this. Try to get chicken tenders at Cheesecake Factory. They'll be like, no, you can't do that because you have to have a kid with you. Seriously.
Really?
It's stupid. Yeah, and I'm
restrictions
like,
on
weird.
kids menu items is fucking stupid because you're still paying them. They're still making money.
It's still the product.
I know, and it's like hella expensive. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was gonna say when I worked at McDonald's, it was the same thing. My manager one time, he's like, "Don't serve kids meals to anyone unless they're elderly." Because that's a big market for the elderly is they just want the small sandwich, or if they have a kid with them. And I remember one time there was this lady, she's like, "Can I have 3 kids meals?" And I'm like, "Sorry, ma'am, I can't serve you that unless you have a kid with you." And she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And she's like pointing to the play place or whatever. She's like, "They're right in there. Do I really know?" I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just doing what I'm told.
Because it's also like you don't know if they're taking it somewhere or
and
if they're if they're out right outside.
Yeah, it's like who the fuck are you? And who the fuck are you? It's like isn't there like a thing right now? It's like you can't go to obviously you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese, but if you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese unless you're accompanied by a kid. Like the kid has to chaperone you. That's the ticket in.
You can you can order pizza there and just pick it up.
You gotta hold the kid's hand.
But could you imagine though if you went and ordered like a Happy Meal through Uber Eats or like.
Because you're too ashamed to walk in and get it yourself.
Or like something from Chuck E. Cheese, and they ask the Uber Eats driver, they're like, "Do you have a photo of this person's kid?" Like, we need a photo of their family.
I'd rather not say.
Yeah, dude.
Get the fuck away from my kid. Fucking pedophile.
You watch Rick and Morty, huh?
I'm sorry, yeah.
I love Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty. I haven't even given myself the chance to actually watch the newer seasons. I bought the newer season.
If you want, I can hook you up.
Okay, that'd be nice. That'd be actually nice. I think you can only watch it in Hulu. I tried looking up on YouTube, but
Hulu doesn't have the latest season. So unless you have like the Hulu with live TV, and that's like $70 a month. And I think that's ridiculous. So
$70 a month.
Yeah, it gets really expensive, but
I mean it's a substitute for cable.
True.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but like
everyone's going online. I remember Wi-Fi used to be a little cheaper.
Yeah, dude. Internet used to be like $40. Josh, what'd you pay for internet out in LA?
In NoHo, I paid $40 for 100 up, 100 down. Just internet, no phone, no cable.
That's pretty good. I'd do that. All you need is the internet, man.
They know, man. They know that your only entertainment is YouTube, so they're like, "Fuck, man, how do we do it?" Oh yeah, we rent movies on YouTube.
Or you pirate them.
I rent, and that's the thing. I bought all my
popcorn time.
Popcorn time. Is that the? I go on Foot Locker, but I actually started buying all my shit through YouTube because I'm just like, look, I'm here all the time, and like, I realized at one point, I watch a lot of DC animateds, and I'm like, it's really important to like support, like what you like, right? So if it's like,
support small creators.
If it's but if it's $2 to rent like a Batman movie, I'm like, okay, well, like I used to go to Blockbuster with my family or Hollywood Video.
Shouts out.
Yeah, like I'm like, yo, you know what? $2, all right. Because look, here's the thing: when it comes to food, I'll drop whatever. I'll be like, Josh, after the last podcast, it was like $45 for Olive Garden for 2 of us, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to food, I got food. I don't have a second thought about food because I need it every day. So if there's something I want for food, I'll buy it. Recently, I bought some video games, and they were $20 for 2 video games that I wanted to get Amazon, and I was like, do I need this?
Yes.
But like with food, it's like I need food, you know. But
you need video games.
I want video games. Like
No,
it's
you
a
need 'em.
luxury.
You need them.
Yeah, you really definitely.
You need to
Fuck
play those.
food.
You need to play those PS2 games
But like,
when we could just be
do you
playing
need a
Smite.
deli slicer?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so I'm so sorry, but yeah, going back to the fucking deli slicer, we're just going back and forth. I love your story, by the way. Very interesting.
I'm way more intrigued in you than myself right now. So let me
I'm
hear
drunk.
you talk.
You're the only person I know to ever buy a deli slicer.
Bro, the fact that you came on here and the first story you told was I bought a deli slicer and a fucking shade tent, a canopy. I'm like,
man.
dude, you're already my favorite person.
Bro, okay. Thank you, by the way. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
But the fucking deli slicer, it came about just going. I don't know how to go back into this damn story.
Just let it happen. It's just you know.
Man. The deli slicer, how it came about, like I said, I was just going out with my girlfriend, going to freaking Korean barbecue, and it's just raw meat. We cook it ourselves. Again, going with texture, the reason why I say that is because like they cut it very thin. Either they have a person in the back with a knife doing like every freaking perfect cut at the same, which I highly doubt they do.
They have a deli slicer.
They have a fucking deli slicer, and I'm like, yeah, it's a deli slicer because it's like no way you get it like exactly the same fucking cut or the same like length or whatever it's called. And then so I was like, yeah, screw it, I'm gonna buy a deli slicer. I looked up on YouTube. Not a lot of people
I gotta come
do
over
this.
for some sandwiches, bro. We gotta do some like gourmet sandwich shit.
Bro, I'll give you my video. Is my phone ringing? I'm so sorry.
No, you're cool.
It's
You can
Matt.
answer it if you want.
I don't hear shit.
Hold on.
But it's for like KBBQ at home.
Shit. Hello?
I'm saying,
Yes.
when do you think you could help me out with this situation, or to help me?
I know. I'm definitely. I'll definitely help you out, bro. But right now, I'm in Camarillo and I'm doing a podcast show with one of my friends. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, you're on speaker
You're
right
on
now.
the air.
Yeah,
You're live.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
What's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Matthew Nazwell. What's the podcast about? That's what I was gonna ask.
It's called Two Dudes Drinking Beer.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube, or if you go to www.twodudesdrinking.beer.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
There you go. That's a good one. You should
Hell
definitely
yeah.
keep doing that. But hey, I have to call you back though, okay? And I'll definitely help you out with the new computer, okay?
Yeah, bye.
All right, peace out.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
No,
Hey, I need to hide this body. I mean, computer.
it's fishing pole and fishing rod bait is what you need to know. But what he was talking about was
Okay.
he got a new computer because I finally got him into buying a PC.
Nice, that's the way to go.
He originated from Mac, and he really was
Loser.
on the fence of buying a new Mac. But I was like, bro, do you want this thing to last for 4 years, or do you want your PC to last forever? And like, I'm not here to discriminate, you know.
I think it's safe to say you are discriminating, but you know, I'll fight you on that, man. I'm Team Mac, so if you want to have a debate,
PCs
Yes.
are better,
PC Master Race.
hands down, because you can swap out parts. I'm
Yes.
getting a new graphics card next
I
month.
see that right there.
And so, I mean,
good.
I'm just gonna pop. I'm probably just gonna put the new one in and have run the 2. But
so,
I mean,
so you'd rather have a Frankenstein aside from a perfectly genetic
it's
mutated?
It's not a
even
Frankenstein.
mutated. Gene? What's that shit called?
genetic makeup. Are you fucking?
No, when
What are you
you-
trying to say?
Genetically modified.
Genetically modified, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you rather have a Frankenstein PC or
It's not
or
Frankenstein, though.
genetically modified
It's
to
all-
perfection computer?
It's all
Apple.
top of the line products inside to make all one beautiful thing. Granted, she's a little dusty right now,
She a little dirty whore.
but I mean that's because I never turn it off. And
okay.
some people say that's bad.
You gotta keep her turned on, man. If you don't keep her turned on, she's not gonna perform for you.
I turned it off last night, so I mean,
Sleep well, sweet cream.
one
queen.
day break,
one day off. That's all you get.
1 day a week.
That's not bad. When I work, basically my supervisor, he gets mad at other techs because like they'll leave gear on, and he's like, "Bro, it's computers. Like they heat up. They need to like take breaks too, you know." And it's weird because like I never thought of it like that. I used to leave my computer on all the time, but I turn my computer off every night now, and it's running way better because it's not heating up as often. It's not like working that hard. So
It's not
Go ahead.
It's not working hard.
It's not working hard. It's working flaccid.
I mean, if they're not doing anything, if they're not running processes, they're not doing anything, they're not getting hot. They're just running at their base temperature.
Yeah.
Like I monitor all of my temperatures.
69
degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot.
That is pretty hot.
That's a smoky
what's
boy.
the average heat that it's supposed to be? Like,
It's
what's
like
the
30
optimal?
or 40 Celsius.
I don't know what I'm running at right now. It's covered by Audacity, but it's probably at like 35 to 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. Fahrenheit, it could go up to like 140. And typically you don't want to go above 140.
That's why Xbox is broke back in the day. The
Dude,
360.
Xbox One.
Ring of Death.
Can I talk my shit?
Yeah. Tell me why you hate my Xbox.
I have Josh's Xbox.
Ew, you have an Xbox?
Yeah, right?
I'm an Xbox gamer.
How do you like Xbox but hate PC? They're the same company.
I know. What the fuck?
You're fucking
He's talking to
traitor,
you.
dog.
Oh wait.
No, I'm saying I hate Xbox. I don't like
Shit.
Xbox.
I know, and you're asking him, how do you like PC but hate Xbox?
Yeah, they're the same company.
Oh wait, you're asking me. Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, we don't have to do that because I'm on a pedestal
Alec,
right now.
why, why do you hate Xbox?
So
Yeah,
when you
go.
play Xbox, I'm on an Xbox One right now, and if you hit the X button, it's like you need to press and hold this to confirm a command, and it's like
Never.
just in every game.
Never.
Every game you need to hit and hold X to confirm an action command. And then if you hit the button on a start screen, it'll go clink like 2 minutes later. It's like a huge lag. It doesn't feel like you're interacting with anything. It feels like you push a button and it takes 2 seconds, 3 seconds to respond, and then it crashes and freezes all the time.
Never had
It's
those
like
problems with
literally,
it.
you know what? Playing on an Xbox One is literally like playing on a PC because it's the same amount of crashes. It doesn't work. It's got tons of lag.
My PC has never crashed during a game.
PS4, PS5
Sucks.
gang.
PlayStation 4 is arguably just as bad as the Xbox.
I would argue that
Ryan had to send his whole ass PlayStation in to get fixed because it overheated playing fucking Detroit.
It was probably really dusty.
yeah, that was an old station. But what happened was PlayStation capped at 3. I think the height of the PlayStation empire, PlayStation 3. It was free Wi-Fi, free online gaming. It was a great controller. It was fast as fuck. And then PlayStation 4 came out. It was a weird controller.
Yeah.
It looked weird. I'm looking forward to the PS5, but even that's like kind of like
You're not even gonna
Bro,
touch it.
you know what? The way I look at it now, it's just like, why get a fucking console, you know? I mean, maybe people just like the experience of just like ready to go, like doesn't have to set up or anything, you know? But I don't know, maybe I lost touch in like the average consumer.
you are not the average consumer, and you still haven't finished your story about the meat slicer.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, fuck the deli slicer. I got it because it inspired me because I'm a man of texture and I figured it out.
You figured it out?
Yes, I don't like eating meat that's thick. Or that's fucking
Hey,
that sounded
baby.
wrong. But like a
You like
piece
the
of steak.
flaccid meat.
Like think about it, like a piece of steak.
You like feeling it grow in your mouth.
God damn it.
Alec, let him talk.
Sorry, beer.
No, that's funny. No, a piece of steak. It's basically like you either get it well done, medium rare, whatever the fuck you want it. Okay.
No, you get it rare or medium rare.
See, I
Well
don't
done.
like that. I don't like having red in my meat. I just have it I like it fully cooked and crispy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck.
It's okay.
Chicken, when you grill it, it's when you cook it on a stove,
Bad.
not a stove.
You can cook it on the stove. On a grill?
on-
Start with
a
step
grill.
1, man. You slice the meat on a deli slicer
Oh,
for the
anyways.
texture.
Anyways, the point is, thin slices is key. So when you put it on the pan, all you need is like what? 10, 15 seconds and boom, it's right on the dot. You take it out, crispy, eat it, and depending on how much fat you have on it, it's fucking perfect all the time.
You know what? You're hella right.
Yeah.
And
I gotta agree with that.
I'm sorry I had to prolong like my point, but basically I bought a deli slicer so that I can buy meat in bulk and then freeze that shit. So that, by the way, it's easier to cut when it's sort of frozen because it curls up like really nice, like in the Korean barbecue
Have you
places.
seen like when it's dehydrated or something kind of?
Yeah, it looks kind of dehydrated, but really it's just frozen, and they just
Gotcha.
cut it and stuff. But and I don't have a really like a set like scale, or like what do you call it, size of how thick I like my my meat. That no homo, but the thin the better, honestly, and it just tastes way better when you cook it on high heat and it crisp up, and it's great. Soy sauce, rice. You can do it with chicken. You can do it with pork belly. It's an amazing thing that I bought.
How many different kinds of meat do you have right now in your freezer?
So right now I have I think like 5 little, like 2 or 3 pounds of brisket, like slabs, perfectly like cut in a rectangle kind of, so that when you cut it, why am I holding my damn fucking beard? Like I have to like figure it out how to like do it. Anyways,
look like a globetrotter right now. You juked the shit out of that microphone.
Yeah. But
broke that ankle.
I have it like these rectangle blocks frozen in my fridge, and so that when you cut it, it comes out like how and when you go to Korean barbecue, like these perfect little like slabs, little like circles or like ovals, or I don't know what do you call it. Like, just I hope you can put a picture of it so how it looks. But it sometimes comes out curled or it sometimes comes out flat. I'll send you pictures of it. But it's thin.
Please send us pictures of your meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna send pictures of my meat. It's great, and it's just like when you have this damn thing, you think like, okay, why the fuck would you buy a deli slicer? It's a waste of money. But you would be surprised. Buy your meat in bulk. Cut your own ham. Cut your own bacon. Just cut pork belly. You know, it's great. And I made my own bacon. Made my own brisket.
Ooh, that actually sounds fucking hella good.
It's
dude.
really cool.
I'm not lying. I gotta come over sometime. We're gonna fucking do like a.
Definitely, please come over.
We're gonna do a gourmet deli thing, and we'll do it outside. So we gotta use your sunshade.
Yeah.
And we're gonna chill and vibe and just listen to some good music, and it'll be a fucking event, bro.
I've been.
We'll social distance barbecue.
And like I said, I've been trying to capitalize on this type of thing. Like it's all about saving, and also like, okay, I bought something that's like what, $200, almost $300. How can I gain my money back? Yes, I can gain my money back by buying meat, and then eventually I even bought. I'm even thinking of buying a food saver or like those things.
Oh, the vacuum sealer.
Vacuum sealers, yeah. Because apparently
those are
that
great, by the way.
things. Yeah.
Especially, look, I've been cooking a lot more fish lately at home, and
another one.
Damn.
Yes, please, thank you.
You're my hero, dude.
Go on.
I've been cooking a lot more fish at home, and it's basically like the fish goes bad in like 2 or 3 days if you leave it in the fridge. But it says it's good for like 12 months if you freeze it.
Everything's good longer frozen.
Which blows my mind, man, because I might just take the approach of just buying a ton of meat, a ton of fish, and a ton of everything, and just freezing that shit, and just being like, instead of like planning my food out for the week, I'm gonna be like, look, here's what I got for the month, because like I'm sick of these frozen pizzas, and this is what quarantine's taught me, man. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, if you want good food, like, make it. Like, we made homemade chicken nuggets, we made fucking homemade burgers. It makes it way better if you just have it there and have all the ingredients, and when you freeze it, it's gonna last for a year. I'm like, yeah, that means basically it never goes bad.
I would say there is a downside to it, because I've definitely lived with a couple of people who are in my family who store shit in their freezer for upwards of 10 years.
Oh yeah.
So we've pulled out meats. There's 3 freezers. There's one of those big ones that you can fit a whole ass body in the garage.
Oh my God.
And then
I had those growing up.
And there's 2 fridges.
They're not bad.
They're not. They're actually
like
pretty convenient.
$300-$400, man. So I came up in an outdoors family.
That's where you put the hunt.
Yeah, my dad was a hunter, so he'd go. I remember he'd go and he'd hunt some boar or some deer, and we'd eat literally boar or deer every night for a year straight. Cause you kill the 300-pound animal, bro. You have all that
lot of meat,
and it's not gonna go away fast. Like, you could literally feed a village with one deer.
Yeah.
So when you have one deer for a family of 4 or 5, that shit lasts an entire year. And it's like it's butchered, so like the butcher has it cut into different, like, you can get, like, if you killed like a boar, he'll cut it into like bacon and then cut the chops. He cuts every piece of the pig, right?
Yep.
And it's like $700 to get it, like, the tags, and then to get it cut up. But then you do the math on the groceries, man, and it's like you could spend $100 at a grocery store twice a week, if your family's 5 or more. So we just had like spaghetti with like boar, or spaghetti with like deer, and we had all the meat we ever needed.
That's fucking bomb as fuck.
Yeah, man. So
You
get
know-
one of those freezers, and you could store all the meat you want. And it's like,
But there is a downside to it because you can keep buying if you forget there's something in there. You just
Yeah.
have a lapse of memory.
Yeah.
Like I said-
everything was labeled.
Like
so
I said,
we never
we-
had that issue.
Same here. We've pulled out things that are over 10 years old, and it's like, that's still good. We're going to eat that for dinner. It's like, okay, well,
That's crazy. That's gonna be so like frostbitten.
shouts out to you, ex-step grandpa.
Gang. Josh calling shots.
He doesn't know how to use the internet.
Ooh, Josh is sending his shots.
He doesn't.
Grandpa?
So, what he likes to do is spend his time is sit in his lazy boy and play Spider Solitaire all day.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm old, I hope to be that.
Yeah.
I want to
Playing
be.
solitaire?
I want to be in a chair that costs $5,000, doing one thing all day.
Collecting his social
I'd be-
security money, making bank.
I'd be doing
nothing.
online gambling for sure. I promise you. When I asked you guys, I was like, "Let's have a poker night," and then Josh was like,
I don't like card games.
"Because I don't know why. He's just a sadist or whatever." I love
like
card
blackjack
games.
'cause I can count.
Well, we could. You got to show me how to count then,
Bro, I love fucking 21. I love going to Reno. Reno.
Reno.
I
You
love
can-
going to
you
Las
can get-
You
Vegas.
can go to Reno.
Yeah. No, speaking of Reno,
Laughlin.
the reason why I popped up is just because I went to Reno. My first time gambling was at Reno during the.
I remember you told me. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was after a jazz festival, but
Mhm.
that's another story. But I really sorry to interrupt, but I really want to go back to that deli slicer.
Hey man,
Go for it, bro.
This is the deli slicer episode.
Don't say you're sorry to interrupt because honestly, you're the one who should have the spotlight.
This is the content.
This is the
This is the
Absaid
content.
show.
No, this is not the.
It's not the two dude drinking. It's not though because look, I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch the Joe Rogan podcast, and that's about it. But I watch a lot of podcasts.
It's the Joe Rogan experience. How dare you?
whatever. And
Bienvenidos a Radio de Laser. I don't know how they fucking do it in the Mexican.
can you roll your R's? That sounded like a.
Radio Laser. I
Sounds
don't-
bad.
I don't know why. I know it's because I go.
I know what it sounds like when a Mexican rolls his R's, and that's not it, homie.
No, it's something else. I go and I push air through my tongue.
You
and force
push
it.
hella hard.
Yeah, I can't. I'm the worst Mexican. I can't roll my R's.
Berto.
But if you put a mask over me and then like I push like enough air, somehow it sounds natural. You know, like I've noticed
'Cause it
because I
kinda
talk to a
muffles
lot of
the-
people. Yeah, it does muffle the noise and shit. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah.
So
the
you're a deli slicer. Ah!
Oh, holy fucking shit.
That's why we need guests, because Josh and I are just the same now. Our
amazing.
periods have synced up.
That's why I'm wearing white pants.
Because we're not on our period right now. We just need Absaid to talk about his meat, his schmeat on the show.
I fucking bought a deli slicer, man. Oh my god, I cleaned that shit
And
and it's
bulk
sitting
meat.
in my garage. Anytime I need to cut up some meat.
You don't feel like that's extra work, though? Because, like, when I make a sandwich, I've got no issue with it.
Yeah.
But my good friend Oscar's made me a sandwich before, right? And he went all out. He toasted the bread. He cut up the lettuce. He cut the tomato. He cut everything fresh. And I was like, bro, like, because when I make a sandwich, I'm the whitest person to make a sandwich, bro. I'm like bologna, cheese, mustard. Let's go.
Yeah.
That was
That's
a really
it.
good squirting
It
sound.
was.
Yeah, that was.
It
Holy shit,
was
record
actually.
that shit. Fuck.
It is
If only we had
recorded.
it recorded.
Oh.
I'll probably
damn.
chop that. I'll probably chop that up later. But he went all out, man, and he really like made like a gourmet sandwich for me. And I was like, bro, you didn't have to do this. He's like, this is how I make a sandwich for me, bro. How do you make a sandwich? And I was like, it's nothing like this. Do you ever feel? Because I wouldn't buy a deli slicer because I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking put it together. I gotta clean it and
Yeah.
disassemble it when
I
I'm
understand
done.
that.
So like, how does that work for you? Maybe it's just because I have a bias because I worked in the food industry for so long.
Yeah.
Putting that shit together, taking it apart, and like I would never do that much work for one sandwich. I would do it if I was like selling sandwiches or like if we were doing like a barbecue kind of thing and I wanted to make everyone a sandwich. Like let's say you like cook some meat or whatever and you
Yeah.
wanted to cook it for like a few people. Sure, I do that to be like fancy and like make an event, but like
Yeah.
I would never do that for myself. You don't think it's more work for you?
To be honest with you, I have no idea like
What you just said, can you please repeat it?
No. But like in all seriousness, like I'm actually learning as I go. I recently just bought it. Not recently, but like almost like 2 or 3 months ago. And I don't know. I've been cutting up some meat. I've been storing it up like as if I go to Costco and put it in, and you see it in, you know, like for example, ham.
Mm-hmm.
Ham comes in like those 2 packs, right?
Yeah.
My mom used to buy them, and like
I bet your parents love it too.
Yeah, and they love it when they watch me cut the meat. But like the way I look at it is like let's just pretend we're gonna go out shopping, but instead of going out shopping, we go into my fridge and pick out what meat we should get, and then I slice it up, and then we fucking store it, and that's it.
You're right. It's kind of like actually just having your own like mini bar in your house or something. Because like for me, it'd be like if I had 7 different options of scotch and 3 different options of vodka, I'd be like, I can make whatever I want.
I'm sure you could cut also like a whole bunch too, like those deli packs of meat that you can buy. Like those fucking the sandwich cuts. It's like it's all folded on top of each other.
Yeah, man, you could just mass produce your own cuts, and then
you could just cut a whole bunch.
It's like meal prep,
hand.
Totally. Actually, that's what it would take for me to do a deli slicer. Yeah. That way, I could do like whatever, like let's just say 50 pounds of like whatever, and then throw it in the freezer, and then when I need it, just
50 pounds is a fucking lot, man.
I don't know. You said buy in bulk. I'm used to having 300, 400 pounds animals in my freezer, so 50 pounds to me is not a lot.
Yeah. That was also like 10 years ago, man.
You think my dad still doesn't have fucking bodies of things that once lived in his freezer? You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm sure he still has it, but
he's still got some skeletons in his closet, and their muscles and tissue fibers in his cooling compartments of his freezer.
But that life of yours has not been around for over like about 10 years.
You can take the boy out of the hood, but the hood ain't gonna leave the boy.
Okay.
But in all seriousness, though, but to talk about to go back on that deli slicer thing, it's pretty cool, dude. To be honest, man, like Korean barbecue at my pad is pretty cool. I've even talked to my coworkers even my boss. We're all really cool with each other. I talked to him like, hey, how would you guys feel like if I did like an all-you-can-eat type of like Korean barbecue thing? All you have to do is just pay $20 to help me out. You know, I'll give you free rice. I'll give you all you can eat meat.
Just help me buy like the meat, because like rice is cheap as fuck. I can make a ton of rice.
I'll give you fucking rice. I'll fill you up with rice. Go ahead. You know,
fill up on breadsticks. Come over. Give me $20.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Fill them up. But like, and they're like, that's pretty cool. So like. See, I'm always like thinking like, how can I capitalize? Like I even thought like, can I cut up people's meat? Obviously, I can't, because you know,
because you have a deli slicer.
Yeah, I mean, I could cut meat for people, but like to do like a whole business, it wouldn't like.
You need a village, bro.
Yeah,
you need a team.
I don't, and even legal. I even think of legal ways to like legal terms like do I need a permit for it? Obviously, do I have to work as a what's it called?
Sole proprietor.
Yeah, or LLC, and obviously I want to work as an LLC because it gives me limited liability on me, and like they wouldn't like sue me as a person.
This is what you learned in business school, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I learned this quick shit. It's not a big deal. Honestly, this is like basic shit. You can learn it online, but I learned it through my classes. Thank to my professors, but thank God.
I'll say it if you won't.
But it's just did you know that you have to pay $800 tax minimum to do an LLC to have like that type of shit?
That's insane. And and it's crazy too. And I'd love to get your opinion on this, man, because like I know you're really like into like policies and politics. So like, how do you feel? Because like to me, when they say like you need to pay X amount of money for something to do a business, to me that's stupid, because it's like, yo, if I'm good enough with audio software, people should be able to just pay me to go do the audio software job. And the same way for you is like, there should be like, here are the guidelines, serve your food at this temperature where it's safe. But like, as far as that, you shouldn't need any sort of like special licensing or taxes to go and sell your food that you've made, or you know, you should just be able to start a business. You don't need certification. You just should have like reputation and experience.
Well, the licenses hold you accountable. Like if I were to just sell food to a random person, and they happen to get food poisoning and I didn't have a license, then I'm basically fucking dead to rights as a human being.
Yeah, that's the problem, bro. It's just, and here comes my second thing that I bought. I bought a snow cone machine that.
I love this.
It's great. Cool. No, they're great. They're really great when you buy the right one. And I hopefully I bought the right one. It's coming in tomorrow. Thank God it's my day off tomorrow.
Let's make some snow cones and some fucking
Tinker.
brisket sandwiches.
Yeah, and see, you can obviously see my trend. I'm buying things, and I'm also thinking like, how can I make this? Like, how can I capitalize on this? You know, a legal way.
My professional opinion is you need a drive-through.
I wish, man. I wish. I wish it was that easy.
Sidewalk.
Right? Well, you need a business loan.
Yeah, I talked to the what's it called, the secretary administrator, Stephanie something, I forgot, of Moore Park. Shout out to you. Hopefully, if you see this, I left you a message.
We actually have a few professors from Moore Park watching our show. So
who?
Your philosophy teacher, and
Bowen.
Matthew Morgan doesn't watch this. He does not watch this.
Who was the other one who watched it?
My film professors, my old film professors.
That's still a professor from Moore Park, dog.
I guess.
We have
Michael. If you're still watching this, I don't know if you have anymore.
We have Moore Park presence.
Well, if anybody's out there, I'm trying to start up a business, but I left her a message explaining. I mean, really regarding of like, how do I get this? How do I? It's really just looking out for information. Hopefully she sees my voicemail. Hopefully she doesn't see this video of me fucking being drunk. Honestly, I'm just trying to make it honest.
Yeah, I want to start a business. I'm gonna make a lot of money.
This is a misrepresentation of your character,
bro. But seriously though, I'm just trying to make an honest living, because here's the 100%. Thing. Here's the way. This is what I look at. The way I look at it.
That's how it be though.
If everybody starts a business and like, okay, obviously the type of business that I'm working in is kind of a high risk lawsuit like business. Really, like if I sell a snow cone, especially in this time, someone gets sick, they could sue me. I'm fucked. Okay.
I think it's, you gotta watch out more if you sell a snow cone.
Yeah.
And it's like strawberry flavored. You shouldn't make it pink because that assumes gender roles.
Nobody fucking thinks that.
No.
I think that. I just thought that right now.
You're the only fucking person. What color is a strawberry? Red. What does red turn into? Pink. If you add white, pants,
the color of the people who are running this country into the ground.
Oh my God.
It's racist.
Jesus,
shouts out to Obama, first black president, still white now.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. But anyways, going back to
so the food slicer,
dude. Food slicer, anything regarding food, it's just like it's bad. It's a high risk thing.
Yes.
And I get it, and that's why lemonade stands and people being like, oh, do you have a permit and shit? It's a joke and all. It's kind of like, why would you fucking be like that to a 12-year-old? But in reality, it's kind of child labor if you look at it differently, and if you kind of look at it in court. Bro, I learned this shit in school, and like I have this different perspective, and it makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why would you have a fucking kid working, and especially at this time, bro? If COVID is real, I mean, it is real. It is real. It is real. It is real. Israel, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Free
Come
Palestine.
on, let's work together. We need to get the fuck out of that shit. We don't want war. My bad. It was Bush who did it, all right? Fucking A, dog. It's like, what the fuck? We need more respect, not this bullshit at war.
How do you feel about China and India?
Bro, oh my fucking God.
Stick to your fucking borders.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell, bro?
Well, that's
imperialism.
That's the issue.
Is over.
That's the issue. They're disputing over borders.
Oh my God, bro.
You know what's funny is Canada is disputing over borders too with some colony from like Ireland or something.
Oh my God.
The little island. I don't know if you guys have seen the meme. And it's like once a year they go and like they leave a bottle of whiskey or whatever. And it's like they put a flag, and then the other country will come and like tear down the flag, put their flag, and leave like a whiskey they're known for. And it's like that's as far as border dispute should go at this point, bro.
That's because, a cool dispute. That's not like war.
That's how you do it, right? It's like
my liquor's better than yours. No.
Exactly.
No.
It's a culture.
Mine's better than
yours. It's a culture war, right? It should be a culture war, not a fucking
gun war.
There should be no more.
No troops.
What's it called when they were like manifest destiny? There should be no more manifest destiny, bro. Or monarchs or whatever.
Imperialism.
No one should feel entitled to a strip of land. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd rape Africa again.
But
honestly,
I guess
That's how it went back in the day. Everyone's trying to get land.
No, I mean, you're right. It's
imperialistic. Well, there's Africa. Let's go for it.
Here's what I've been thinking about lately is like, I understand the controversy of Native Americans being murdered and their land stolen. Damn,
Thank you
dude.
so much, Bishop.
Drinking like a fucking fish. We gotta hang out more. I didn't know you were so chill.
There are 2 more.
Thank you so much.
This is a 12-pack, bro. Really? Let's do it.
That's 4 for each.
What was I saying?
How the fuck am I gonna drive back home?
I'll pay for your Uber if you need me to.
I can't leave my car here.
You live right down the street from me.
You got water right there.
You live right down the street from me, so
Yeah, I'll be
worst
fine.
case scenario, I can drive your car home.
You don't have to drink that last beer. There's no pressure.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking tap out on this.
All right, no, you're good. Put that one back in the cooler though, because I'm gonna want that.
Yeah.
You were talking about fucking... I don't remember. That's usually my job.
Neither do I.
Native Americans.
I understand the conflict of Native Americans losing their lands and being conquered by the United States.
They raped the motherfuckers and they kept slaves just like everybody else.
They did.
What
They did.
what I don't understand is how come they don't have that same dispute over Hawaii.
Well, they did, actually.
I've never
they
heard of
kind
it.
of won. There was that fucking princess back in the day. They fought when Dole went over there to...
The banana company.
Well, the fruit company. They don't just make bananas.
Ooh.
Dole went over there, and the natives of Hawaii were like, "Nah, you can't do that. Like, we don't want you to do this." And they fought. There was like a big clash, and the Hawaiians won.
Well, yeah, because it took 3 weeks to get fucking to Hawaii at that time.
Yeah. But I mean, there were still like the disputes that happened,
Mhm.
but Hawaii just happened to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I've always been curious about that. I did not actually know that, but like, I've always been curious of like, how can you say like,
How can you say
Bork. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm starting to fade in and out. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but
What else is new?
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry to like go off topic.
Talk it
but
up.
You said I'm sorry I didn't get no
Talk it
sleep. Bro, I didn't fucking sleep at all.
Nice.
I'm serious. On God, on my dead grandmother's fucking grave,
On
I did
job?
not sleep. Fucking no cap. Swear to God. Did not fucking sleep at all. And I'm awake right now. And now that I'm drinking beer, I feel fucking great.
that's
At
how
work,
it works.
You're ready to go.
At work, I was like, like, fuck, man. Like, I have to fucking sell because, like, I'm somewhat doing bad in numbers. But, like, yesterday was, like, my good day because I did a good sale. But now, oh, my fucking God, I feel great.
How does it work with sales? Because I gotta.
How many people are buying phones right now?
It's not the phones. It's more of, like, people are transitioning from other carriers to us. And that's what makes us,
I did.
better.
I made the switch. Fuck you,
Sprint.
Verizon. I made the switch to Sprint, and then T-Mobile bought Sprint and cut my bill in half.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
My bill was $45 a month, which is reasonable. And as soon as they bought Sprint, my bill went to $23 a month. And I still have the same plan, unlimited everything.
That's good. That's good.
So what's the point of even just getting Sprint if Sprint is owned by T-Mobile? Why not just get T-Mobile?
Well, they just bought out, so they're transitioning to where it will be
So
only T-Mobile.
so you have T-Mobile.
Yeah, I do have T-Mobile, but they have to switch the network because it still says Sprint on my phone and all that.
Yeah.
for the network.
It's going to take, like, 3 or 4 years to migrate everybody.
Yeah,
like,
it's
completely.
I mean, there's a lot of shit to take over, but
A lot of traffic.
essentially,
Yeah.
essentially they own it. It's just they need to go into their, preferences or whatever and change the names and
The
everything.
monopoly begins.
It's all been a monopoly, man.
Yeah, there's
I
only
should have
one.
bought stocks.
There's
I'm
one
sorry.
power company, Edison.
Yeah.
Yep, Edison.
Which is like, what a fucking great name for a power company, right?
Did you hear that? I almost said Jefferson. I'm fucking retarded. And I don't know if anyone caught that.
You're
but-
actually you're really smart, man, and I gotta say I appreciate your mindset because what's more important than being smart is your mentality, and you definitely have the mentality of just like whatever I can do, I'm gonna do it to the best.
Yeah.
And it's like if I'm gonna buy a deli slicer, I'm gonna make the best sandwich, and if I'm gonna go
That's
outside
great.
and make some snow cones, I'm gonna make sure you have some shade to eat that snow cone in.
It's exactly.
So
bro.
it's
Exactly.
not like you're stupid. It's just that like some things you don't know.
You just gotta. Ignorance is bliss. Honestly,
Ignorance is bliss, dude.
But to be honest with you, but going back into, I don't know why the fuck I have to say to be honest with you. It's like a habit.
You have been saying that quite a bit.
Yeah. Do you guys have like these words that are like that are habits and
I
like
mean,
you just transition into something?
I say I'm sorry a lot.
For me, it's I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean not really.
Or like no means like yeah, no. That stupid shit.
No,
Just
yeah.
Soften the blow.
Yeah.
That is weird. It's definitely a cultural thing though, because like
But
But
what but?
yeah,
Culo.
but nah, but
It's a
Whoa! Wait, I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry.
yeah,
I'm
the two
trying
dudes
to
drinking
shit.
beer bottle
Two
opener.
dudes drinking beer. That's
Laser
fucking
etched
sick.
from Amazon.
From Amazon?
$9.99.
$10.
That's really cool, actually.
You want one? We'll get you one.
Yeah. You know what? I'm sorry for a shameless plug. You can edit this out, but
go for
I
it.
have a
This
sort
is
of
the place
company.
for you to plug stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have your social media stuff.
This
like,
is where
that'd
you
be cool.
plug everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I mean-
plug whatever you want, bro. We don't care. This is free for all of us right now. We're just
helping
we're
each
just
other.
a few dudes
yeah.
Do you
drinking
share-
beer.
Alright,
The idea
that's it.
is that we have these guests. These guests show, hey, I was on this,
Uh-huh.
and then we
And I
promote.
bought a deli slicer.
we promote their stuff. So ideally, you'd say, hey, friends, I was on this podcast.
Yeah.
You understand how business works, right? It's
Yeah.
It's a mutual benefit.
yeah. We both benefit from you being here. So go ahead and plug yourself.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man.
The company that I'm trying to start, the name that I'm doing business as, or my whole family is, or my brother and my girlfriend, the Lonely Social Club, and I think
I've seen that.
Yeah, I think the name
You got the
fits.
clothes.
Yeah, and it kind of I don't want to say like sort of like I kind of like got the idea of like the anti-social social club, but I think that the name the Lonely Social Club really fits for everybody, and I don't know what I am. I'm just starting out on TikTok. I created a Instagram, but I'm hoping that it starts to become something big. But I'm really finding myself to be like a marketer, because I really like just putting things out there. And so far I only have 2 videos on TikTok, and I mean, if you look up the Lonely Social Club, I'm the only one. Even if you look up my name, Absaid Alcala.
Do you have it? Can I give you my opinion
What's up?
on this?
What's up?
One thing I've learned, I've done a few ventures with Josh, and the one thing I've learned is that you have to be everywhere, not just TikTok.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube,
Yeah.
we're on Apple, we're on Spotify. I'm going to ask if you're on Instagram, because I'm always on Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I feel like it's a younger generation thing. I'm going to
Yeah.
let them have it.
Yeah.
So my first thought is, do you have an Instagram that I can follow? Because I'll follow you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever.
Twitter.
Yeah, because even my friends today were like, you need to get a Zoom account. And I set up a Zoom account, and then we've had one conversation on Zoom. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, if you want to call me, dude, FaceTime me. Like, there's things in place that we can have this exact meeting be facilitated in.
Yeah.
So my advice is be everywhere, because I don't have it on TikTok. So do you have it on other platforms?
I do. I'm actually like kind of spread out. I think I have 2 main accounts. The one I'm trying to grow is the Lonely Social Club.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. Like it's on
Well,
YouTube as
perfect.
well.
We'll get those links from you, because
Yeah.
I'll follow you and I'll check those out.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, if it sounds like you're everywhere already, then
And I already like that more, because I'm not a fan of the antisocial social club, strictly because people use antisocial for the wrong fucking meaning.
asocial.
Because to be antisocial means you're against everything social.
Josh and I had a
Completely
long.
against. To be
Yeah.
asocial is meaning that you're not a fan of being social.
Josh and I have had
That's
long
great.
philosophical debates about this. Antisocial is
Wow.
like, I don't want to hang out with anyone. We found we're asocial. We prefer to hang out with 3 to 4 people, small groups.
Antisocial is you're completely against
You're
being
alone.
social. You never do it. You hate it. It's like basically you're like being against abortion.
Whoa.
You don't. It's the
You-
same
you
thing.
either
Wow,
are
I
or
didn't
you
think
aren't.
about it that way.
Yeah.
That's what it means to be
It's-
antisocial.
it is
You're
pretty black
completely-
and white.
You're completely against it. So
Mhm.
the antisocial social club is based off of using the meaning asocial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck.
So that's why I don't like it, because the name is completely wrong.
And it'd be weird if you said a social club, because then it just sounds like
Asocial
Asexual
club.
is like
Asocial social
Isn't
club.
it asexual is like not wanting to like
You don't want to have sex.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So the Lonely Social Club is the motherfucking club you
Sounds
want
a
to
lot
hang
better.
out. It's
I like
it's
the name a lot
better.
more.
Yeah, I even
I'm with it.
you know what I even made shirts too just to test it out and stuff. My brother has a good shirt. That I
You're
made.
testing shirts too right now?
Yeah.
I'm
testing
getting
shirts
samples
out.
for 2DDB merch
Dude, that's
next
good.
week.
We'll
Yeah.
hook you up with some merch. You hook us up with some?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have actual merch. I don't even know what company to go with, which one's cheaper and stuff. I'm really trying to go on the cheap side.
Who do we got, Josh? And talk about the rates. Let's hook them up. Let's hook a business
They'll
brother
find
up.
out next week, because
Okay.
that's when the samples at least come. Because I want to, based on our artwork, I want to see how it looks on the products I got first.
Okay.
But I'll definitely talk about it off camera, off podcast.
Definitely, yeah, that'd be lit. But that's pretty cool, man. We're all starting some shit, man. I literally just pull up this name, the Lonely Social Club, on Illustrator, and just did the logo real quick, and I just have it. And I just started something, and I was hoping that it could take off on whatever the hell it is. But really,
Consistency is key.
my main
It really fucking is. Oh my god.
Yeah, my main is my name.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up my name on Google, I'm the first thing that pops up because I have a unique name.
Because you're the only one with the name
Yeah.
Absaid.
Yeah, I have my YouTube video tied into my very first song that I released to a girl that I used to talk to.
I remember when you wrote that song. I was there pre-release.
Oh my god, man, it was fun. Kyle.
And you did the whole video too. It was so good.
Yeah, the video was random. Even if it was like kind of like iffy, I just did it, put it out there. It's the only thing that's like you said, it like you got to put yourself out there. I'm on Spotify, on Treasure. I'm on what's it called, Pandora. If you even like Shazam my song.
What's your music? What's your stage name?
So right now I have it as just my name, Absaid Alcala, and I have another one called Faded Prodigy. But I'm everywhere. I have a bunch of freaking names. Yeah, but if you just look up my name, you'll see my first song, and then it's connected to Faded Prodigy because that's my YouTube account that has that song, that has that video there.
Real quick, you may or may not want to. Just as a suggestion, do you want to plug your Snapchat too? I know you do some business there.
Snapchat. I really don't put anything on Snapchat, to be honest with you.
Wow, way to fucking go, Alec.
I don't know, man. Can I get another beer?
No, it's okay.
I'm trying to plug the homie, dude. If you want some advertisement or whatever, like, I don't know what he's got going on, but
no, you're right.
I remember he hit me up through Snapchat and was like, "Hey, if you ever need anything, this is the way to hit me up."
One thing though, I don't know. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put this.
I mean, you just have to say the name of the account, and then people can find out.
Yeah.
Links will be everywhere.
I wouldn't do it. To be honest with you, I kind of stopped doing it. Maybe in the future.
He sends nudes.
Maybe in the future
Good
I'll
nudes.
catch up. Maybe in the future
Thanks
I'll
for
catch
subscribing.
You get to see his meat.
up.
Deli slice.
That'd be the thing, bro. Yeah, just starts doing some deli slice. Do like daily things on like the gram. Be like, "Hey, what's up, world? This is me cutting some fucking ham," and then like just making a sandwich. Make it like a beautiful sandwich. Food porn. Get into food porn, bro.
I wish, bro. I'm looking for any opportunity.
Absaid's meats.
I've been trying. I've been trying to like find some time too, but sometimes work's getting in the way. Work gets in the way, and school gets in the way. But I'm just like, I'm debating whether if I should just go in full on CSUN or maybe just take a break. Cause honestly, high school straight into college, and now I'm gonna go straight into university, and I'm on the fence on like, should I just finish it 2 more years, maybe possible 3 years, but I'm really striving for 2 more years. Not I'm done. Or should I just take a break and see this other path and see how it goes? You know, I don't know what the fuck path it is, but
Can I tell you
see how it
something?
goes. What's up?
I've got friends who went to UCLA and SDSU or whatever the fuck the other one is that in San Diego I get mixed up with all the time. UCSD. And basically, the only advice I can give you for that is, bro, like, I know so many people with degrees. I know so many people with college degrees that shit on me, right? They've got degrees in biology, philosophy, English, things you can get really good high-paying jobs for,
Yeah.
And I make more money than all of them. And I'm just saying, man, what it really comes down to is just experience, like how much you know your job, and like, do you work well with people? Because there's so many people with college degrees, I feel, that are just like driving for Uber, which is like, it's not bad, but it's you're aiming low, you know? So if you feel like you need to take some time off and really focus on yourself, bro, I would highly recommend it, because when I got the job I got now, I had to take the time off to focus on my job, and it's only propelled me in the direction faster and further than any college course ever has, because I have a good understanding from the college courses, but nothing is like I have a session tomorrow, recording session tomorrow and on Saturday, and that's because I started working with people, not because I went to college. It's not because I have the classes and a degree. I don't have that. I was lucky enough to be good enough to where if someone needs sound or audio or something mixed, I'm just that guy now. So if you need to take that time, take that year, you want to go make snow cones and deli quality sandwiches, bro, you do that, because that's how you're gonna get that experience to do what you want to do. The important question is, of course, what is it that you want to do, and then go ham on that, no pun intended.
Yeah. No ham in that. That's a good one. Yeah, I understand that. I don't know what the fuck I want to do, man, to be honest with you. That's a good point you make.
But here's the thing, man, too. Like, if you were in the business, if you got a business degree, right? In my mind, that's like, okay, so there's no business you couldn't run, because it's a very general topic, right? Like, if you gave me any soundboard, I could run any soundboard. There might be a learning curve for every little, niche thing, but at the end of the day, like, I know how to run sound.
I would say it depends on the industry. Not everyone can run a restaurant, because you got to procure all the different supply chains for your.
Well, you need experience. You need experience in a restaurant, right? I think, Josh, you told me one day you could probably own a restaurant, because
I could, because I've done it.
Because you've done it.
I was a general manager of a pizza restaurant.
Yeah, and it's experience. There's no college degree that says Josh is qualified to run a pizza restaurant.
Yeah.
It's Josh waking up one day being like, look, I've worked in this industry for X amount of years. I'm ready to take the next step.
Yeah.
And what is like, and I'm only saying this from my experience. I don't know other people's experiences. I know 2 people who got out of college and got jobs that paid 6 figures first year. 2 people out of all the people I know. 2 people made it, and it's like working for like Spotify doing coding, and the other one's doing clerical work for like some pharmacy company.
Fuck, I don't even know people like that.
Yeah, but the important thing is that, like, it's not that you know people like that. It's that you know people that know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because people, if people need audio or sound, they know me. If you want to be on a podcast, they know 2 dudes drinking beer. You know, so
sure.
It's just one of those things of like, you just need to know. You need to let people know who you are. And if you float around saying, I've got this business degree, but I kind of want to go travel the world, they're like, great, are you a travel agency? And if you can't say I'm a travel agency, if you can't say I'm an audio engineer, if you can't say I'm an Uber Eats driver, it's really just a battle of personal identity. I find, and once you know who you are, that's where it comes.
Sure.
The day you choose to wake up and say I am this thing, that's when it begins.
That's true. Yeah. Damn. Jesus fucking Christ. Preach.
Yeah, man. Let me.
Down. Oh my God. Where'd you find this guy?
He went off. I don't know.
Holy fucking shit.
I do that sometimes.
Met him in cooking class.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, man. Yeah. If you want to take a year off, take that year off. And if your parents disagree, try to talk to them calmly and be like, look, because some people need a PowerPoint presentation. Some people need to be like, yo, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
The important thing is you find out how to be yourself. And when you find out how to be yourself, you could be like, look, I think I'm okay at talking. I feel like I talk a lot, so I just naturally have a little bit more skill than people who don't talk. Granted, I don't talk in front of crowds, but one-on-ones or...
I love talking in front of crowds. It's like the weird feeling that like my heart like feels. It's like exciting.
For me, that's called anxiety.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know how it feels, but like I don't know why, but I feel like I can control it.
I talk one-on-one passionately. I talk 1-on-20 like because I know I can't control these people. I know no matter what I say, if I'm like, let's say I'm at like I did a few events like the mud run. I was like 16 and they asked me to be like the spokesperson because I was like a loud voice and a talker. They put me in front of these people and they're like, just tell people like if you have trash, throw it away and like to stay on the track. And I kept trying to like tell them that, and everyone's like talking over me, and I kept having to be like, what do I do? Like I can't control these people like 30-40 years old doing like a mud run, and like they drove in their Mercedes here to like these people don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah, fuck.
They see me as like a little kid like volunteering, and like I get it, but at the same time it's like you got to be able to know your bounds, and like I know that I can't speak to a crowd of people. I can speak to people one-on-one. That's my strength. My weakness is speaking to people 20-on-1.
I'm the opposite.
You feel like you talk to people 20-on-1?
A crowd, yeah. I'm really good at public speaking. Should have seen me in my speech classes.
I did great in my speech classes, but that's different because it's like there's like 10 to 15 people who are all way more awkward and socially disturbed than me.
It's the same idea.
But the thing is, like, I saw people go up there and choke for 5 to 10 minutes straight and not say any words.
So you just have to be like, damn, I'm better than that, and just take that confidence and be like, yo, fuck this other people, I'm better than everyone else. And then you rock it.
I remember there was this time where I kind of struggled in speech. Going into it, I used to think like, oh yeah, speech is gonna be super easy, but I think my number one like, what is it called? My barrier was learning how to properly do it and then use it. Even though I knew how to do it, for some reason the class kind of felt limiting to the point where I was like, oh, I have to follow this structure or some shit, and I wasn't really focusing on like what I have to talk about. I was more focusing on like I have to follow this certain rule just to sound like appealing, but in reality it's just more of like just let it flow. But I couldn't do it, especially when in the class setting, or like the way they laid out the rules, or the way that they laid out the how to pass in class. Because I took the speech class going into it like cool. I did my first speech like I did great in my what's it called, my what's that one speech called, the one where you just make up, the one about yourself. It's always the first one, the one about yourself, because it's easy, because like you just talk about yourself and what you like and shit, or your interest. I think the second one was about reciting a speech or reciting a script from a movie or whatever your favorite play, and I did 22 Jump Street.
My name Jeff?
No, it was what's it called, the poem. The poem one. Have you guys ever heard of it?
Fly.
No, it was what
is flight? The slam poetry. I know what you're talking about.
The slam poetry. Slam poetry.
Yeah.
I love
slam.
That one. Poetry. I fucking love that one. And then
it's awesome.
Cynthia.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that speech, and that was super easy. But then it got to where like, oh, how to properly set it, and I always say ignorance is bliss. I dove into this class like just like, oh, I know what to do and shit, and I did pretty great in the first ones and first two, but then like I knew what to do, and it was just talk about like a topic and shit, like talk about like what it is, and like for example I don't know, like a product, like describe what it is, and that's all it was. And I choked on it because it was like, what was that one thing that they had to make us do in high school? It was like spliff. What are you talking about? What is it?
Spliff?
Not spliff. It was
did a few spliffs in high school, homie. You need to be more specific.
Spliff. I was smoking too many spliffs in high school. But no, I'm talking about this one format that they had to make you write. It was like
MLA.
No, it wasn't MLA. It was like concrete conclusion or some shit like that.
Oh, CSCM, CDCM.
Something like that.
I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Concrete detail. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like how you structure a paragraph.
I don't know, man. I feel like I struggled on like like focusing on more of the rules on like writing, or like the rules of like
rather than just writing.
Yeah, rather than just writing. And I get it. There has to be some structure, but I feel like the way it was taught to me, I feel like it could have been a little different.
Let me get your opinion on this, homie, because I think this is so important. This is so crucial for like who I am and what I believe. Okay, here it comes. I think there are people in this world who are teachers who don't know how to teach.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it's so important to where if you want to be a teacher, you should know how to teach. And there's no right way or wrong way of doing it. Some people just have it, some people don't. I've been told that I'm okay at teaching things, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, wow, the way you broke that down makes me understand it better. And I think it's a matter of you need to be able to understand your topic so clearly that it just is second nature to you. Because I've definitely been in classes with teachers, and I'm like, I don't understand this. What does this mean? And the teacher goes, that's just kind of how it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, that doesn't help me. If you can't elaborate, if you can't find a way to help me, like, because being a teacher, you need to be able to like conform or change your methods to fit the student.
Yes.
So it's a weird dynamic where the teacher's in charge, when realistically it's like, if you want to be a good teacher, you need to be like an apprentice kind of relationship, to where it's like, ask questions and then I will make sure you understand it by the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, and sometimes it is kind of hard for teachers to grasp that understanding, or for the lack of a better word, do it.
You wanted to be a teacher at one point, right?
I honestly, dude, I did music just to understand it. It was just more of like I wanted to see why music sounded good, and now I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I kind of sort of get it, and I didn't really see myself as being a teacher as in music. I just really wanted to I wanted to do something else, and that's obviously business. So,
well, yeah, I mean,
look at me, like I'm fucking buying deli slicer. I'm out.
That's
I'm
an
out
investment.
here.
Yeah, that is an investment.
I'm out here like promoting myself as well, helping you guys as well. Like I see opportunities, and I just jump on it.
And that's what I'm saying. Is like, that's what you should be doing. You should just be able to like recognize those opportunities and go for them, rather than say, because like I think there's a trap people fall into where they say school's my opportunity. And I've met so many people with degrees who are dumb as hell.
It's weird too, and it's also it's a culture issue as well too, bro.
That is the most perfectly worded sentence I've ever heard on this show. It's really, a culture issue.
It really is, because my parents, just the other day, I was just having a conversation about my girlfriend, between my dad and I, because my girlfriend is from Vietnam, and my dad categorized her as just Asian, and yeah, she's Asian, but like the way my dad said it, like, oh, these people can, like, if they wanted to, they can learn Spanish like this because they're smart, they're this and that, and I'm like,
how do you feel about the argument of Mexicans can learn English like that?
English is hard as fuck to learn.
English is hard, and
I'm just saying that's in the principle of things, saying you could learn my language as easy as that is the same as saying you could learn my language as easy as...
English is like the hardest language to learn, though, because there's so many different inconsistencies.
Then why do the most people on Earth speak English?
They don't.
Most people do. Around the world, English is taught everywhere.
It's taught everywhere.
Most people speak
because
English.
we're the number one powerhouse.
Yeah.
And we're assumed to be the best.
So it's not that hard to learn.
Raul.
I think
Oscar. How hard is English? They still don't even fucking know it, and they're adults our age.
They have accents. They understand it perfectly well.
They don't.
They understand it perfectly well, man, and they just have accents. I think you're taking it a step too far.
I honestly thought English was pretty easy to learn. I don't know. Maybe it is fucking hard for other people because they come from a different like tongue, the way it rolls off their mouths, or the way it rolls physically,
or the way it doesn't roll their R's.
You know, I don't know. There's certain ways. I've always thought that language was like, oh, he said it this way. Yeah, he said it like photo. Oh, I mean that's photo. photo, and it's just like it's like a game of telephone. Like you heard it this way, and it's just like an accent, and like
that's a great way of putting it.
Just like oh he said it this way. Okay, he said it this way, and it's just like down the chain, like it's a game of telephone. He said Spider-Man, and then down like 20 fucking thousand generations, he said cheese.
Well, Josh actually knows a little bit. Cheese. Josh knows a little bit about that.
Entomology. Just because I did a speech on it doesn't mean I'm an expert.
I'm not saying you're an expert. I'm just saying even that little bit that you provided for me when you talked about like how language distorts over time.
Yes.
That was a real eye opener because.
Fun fact: we got last names only exist because of nicknames. I did
Freeman.
Yes.
I feel like there's some racism behind that one.
That's not racist though.
Sorry.
Freeman?
It's okay. I'm not trying to be racist.
I'm not saying you are.
It's true. It's true. Freeman, come on.
When slaves
Morgan Freeman?
When slaves became,
is that what it came from?
I wouldn't doubt it.
When slaves became real people.
Wow.
That's
how you say it?
That's how it was fucking classified back then.
That's how you said it though?
Shoemaker, my mom's my dad's grandfather, my grandfather was nicknamed Shoemaker, and then it went to Alcala. But it was in the name Shoemaker in Spanish.
I have to take a whiz.
Okay, well, I'm going to fucking tell you right now. Slaves weren't classified as people. And if you say they were, you're fucking wrong. Now, yes, of course, everyone's a person, but they weren't classified as people. You know that.
Facts.
Yes.
I gotta take a piss.
Of course you do.
I don't usually drink this much, man. I'm back to drinking.
Slaves are, if you categorize someone as a slave, they're no longer human.
Really hot topic.
Right?
Yeah, you can't. You're putting them
do that. You can't do that shit.
They're below basically people.
It's worse than welfare.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Welfare's pretty cool. Yo, these are fucking sick.
Yeah, those are yours.
Yo, thank you.
Yeah.
2 dudes.
On our second episode, one of Alec's friends.
That's awesome.
/ someone he worked with. I believe they made a song. She did our artwork actually. She made this logo. And I made some stickers. So those are yours to keep. Put them on anything. Yes. Put them on stop signs, on your water bottle, on your laptop.
This is great.
Yeah. Those are yours. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for letting me come on. It was an honor. It was great. Hopefully this takes off, and then like we become like huge memes or some shit.
That's honestly the plan.
Honestly,
to just make something of this, and just consistency is key. As long as we keep going with our schedule every Tuesday and Thursday, then ideally something happens. But if I have to pay for advertisements, I'm gonna pay for advertisements.
True. Sorry if I'm moving this couch too much. I'm like,
hey, no worries. This couch sucks. I bought it.
Futon.
Already want to fucking replace it. I want to go for like a table and accent chair setup. Or just like
my neighbors threw away some couches, bro, and they were like sort of like good condition. Just the back looked bad, but like I saw the front and it looked pretty fucking good.
I need to hit up some garage sales.
The best time to go to LA is during the Super Bowl because when I was out there, people just leave their couches and their big screen TVs out because everyone upgrades for the Super Bowl when they're hosting. You drive around LA, you pick up a brand new TV and a brand new couch. And most of this shit was way nicer than anything I've ever owned.
Yeah, I need to hit up some garage sales, see what kind of furniture they got.
I have to take a piss.
Go for it.
All right.
I'm
sorry.
No worries.
Okay. I set the standard, bro. You go for it.
Oh fuck! Where's the bathroom at?
Just turn left immediately.
As soon as you walk out, just go left.
I can still drive.
That's good.
I'm glad you could say that. I'm glad you can admit that.
All that matters.
All right. He just fucking leaves. What did I miss anything?
No, not really. I just thanked him. I gave him some stickers.
Okay.
But yeah, slaves were not people.
Wow. Just right back into that.
They literally weren't. I'm not being racist. That's how things were back in the day.
I mean, there's a philosophical argument there, though, right? To say slaves aren't people when you know they are.
I'm speaking from a general consensus and societal, and a
from
societal
200
frame.
years ago.
Yes. Obviously, I'm not speaking from a 2020 mind frame.
What's your 2020 mind frame on this?
People are people. What the fuck mind frame is there to have? Someone's a person.
Right.
Are there 200 genders? Probably not.
We should ask him that.
Okay.
I feel that's a great question to ask because
There's two.
Well, it's something I've thought a lot about too, and I've seen a lot of videos and heard a lot of talks and debates on, and I think it's one of those things that's super. Did he fall in the bathroom?
I think he closed the door.
I just heard a loud ass thud.
The WD-40, the rail, and that shit flies.
Yeah.
WD-40 everything and it just falls.
It works like a charm, man.
Yeah.
To ask someone like, is there more than two genders is kind of a big thing, right? Because it's like, do you think it's telling though? Because like, you believe there's two genders, right?
Yeah.
So if someone says, I believe there's like 6, like, do you think it tells you anything about that person?
No, but like, how many genres of music are there?
There's an infinite amount.
There's like 6, and then there's all subgenres.
Okay.
You could say there's only 2 genders, but they're all there's more
subgenders.
Subgenders. Absaid. So I heard you're a little red, a little bit like.
He's like, oh fuck.
You could say Trump friendly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about gender. How many genders would you say there are?
I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. Like, I always thought that there was always 2, boy or girl, and now everyone's saying that, oh, that's sex, that's male or female. And I'm just like, fuck.
But like, isn't sex and gender kind of the same thing? Like, if you look at your license, it says sex male, sex female.
Yeah, and
gender is kind of the same thing.
I thought that was the same thing too. I thought, yeah, that was the same thing, male or female.
I believe the final total is 72 total genders.
Could you imagine being the guy who has to go to the LGBTQ plus board of commission and be like, this is my proposed gender, and they have to be like, okay, we'll allow it?
I don't know. I don't know what's the big deal of like trying to find out who the fuck you are, and also I don't know what the whole big deal of like just trying to say who the fuck you are. You know, like, are you male or are you female? You know, I think what's more important is like, are you male or female? That's it. That's all it is. You know, like when you.
So you think people can be transgender?
You can be whatever the fuck you want.
Can you be a toaster?
Fuck you. Yes.
Can you be a pedophile?
You can be a PlayStation controller.
Pedophilia is not a sexual orientation.
You can be a PlayStation controller just wanted to be fucking rattled with, bro.
On vibrate mode all day.
You want to be rattled with
Turn on my Rumble
24/7
pack.
because you're on God of War just trying to fucking flick on that damn analog stick. You know what I'm talking about. Dude, you can be whatever the fuck you want. It's just like, I don't know, I don't know. It's not a really big deal. Just indicate that if you're male or female. Do you have a penis or do you not? Did you cut it off? Or you officially? I don't know what it is. The big deal, like trying to keep a record, but if it's a big deal, it is, then fucking so be it. You know, I don't mind people trying to find out am I a male or a female. I don't give a fuck. I was born a male. I have a pee-pee in between my legs. You know, I don't give a fuck like who finds out. You know, I don't get the whole problem like about it, but I also don't get the whole problem about you know, trying to figure that shit out. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of conflicted about it. I don't know.
Here's kind of where my brain goes. Are you cool with getting a little political?
I don't give a fuck.
So, my brain goes to left and right, right? There's Democrats and Republicans. You clearly don't seem to have a political opinion that's biased that follows a Republican agenda, right?
We call those moderates.
Sure. The issue with me is understanding, right? To understand who someone is, you have to sit down and talk to them and see what they really think about every individual topic. And when you vote for someone who's Democratic or Republican, it's really polarized to where it's like, if you have to vote for Trump and Trump doesn't support LGBTQ, people say, Absaid, you don't support LGBTQ. And clearly, sitting in here with you talking for a little bit, it seems like
You do.
you do.
Yeah.
I just want to know your take on that, and have you ever been persecuted or, you know, called, you know, any, like, you've been called the Trump supporter in the sense of being, you know, malicious. That's some good weed.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Oh my god.
You got some water right there, man. Get some water.
I promise I don't have COVID. In fact, I've already been tested by Mopar College.
Do they do it for free?
Yeah.
Yes, it's really quick. No one's there. It's fucking ridiculous.
Do they shove the thing in your nostril to your brain?
They don't do it. I did it myself.
Because I'd like to get. I haven't been tested. I don't have any symptoms, but
And why get tested? There's no point.
I know. I'm just saying I don't. Well, when I had bronchitis, they shoved the thing down my fucking nostril to my brain, and it hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, there's nothing supposed to be up there. That's not designed to have things go up there.
I fucking did it just cause I guess there was a warning where like if you want to go back into the college, you have to prove that you got tested.
Yeah, I can't.
Tell them about the app with the school.
Fucking classes started on Monday.
Oh, really?
There's very few classes on campus. Like all the nursing classes are on campus, but you have to have the My VCCD app, and they do a health check on there where you have to input like your temperature that you took that morning, and you have to have a green rating. There's green, yellow, and red. You have to show someone that you got a green rating
because no one's gonna abuse that power
before you go on campus.
What the fucking
And they'll
shit?
also screen your temperature on campus as well to be like, okay, it's safe to go on. Safe.
My girlfriend's trying to be a nurse right now, and I hope that doesn't become a problem or it becomes an issue.
Chose the wrong field right now, man.
God fucking damn it. You know what? She's really good at accounting. I told her to get into accounting. She really helped me out in accounting, and it's really fun. She opened my eyes to a lot of things, and she has so much potential, and it's just like I hope
It's one of those jobs that
soon.
will always be there.
Yeah, I've always thought that like computers would take over it, but no. I understand.
It is weird too, right? Because have you ever driven past a Bank of America building or like a Chase Bank building or any kind of building that's like a bank? And I was with my friend Oscar, and I was like, "Yo, how many fucking accountants does it take to run a bank?" And he just looks at me and goes, "You'd be surprised."
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely like a check and recheck system, and like there's definitely a necessity for a bunch of people who are really good at math.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I've got all night, man.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think he was talking about accountants.
Oh, are you an accountant?
Oh no. Well, I'm trying to be partially accountant, but I was saying like accountants. I was like, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I mean, yeah, because
it makes sense why computers haven't taken over yet, and it's just like I've grown a greater understanding of what it is and the great value of it, and also like why people want to just tear it down. But no, we're gonna be here for a while. We're heavily regulated, and it's not a job that it's gonna go away anytime soon.
It's because you're fucking with money.
Here-
People love money.
Fuck yeah!
And as soon as you fuck something up with their money, they're like, okay,
what the
it's
fuck's
wrong.
going on?
Fix it.
Here's the thing you gotta remember too is like, take Border Patrol, for instance, right? If let's just generalize this simply because we don't have to get into a huge debate about it. Democrats say no Border Patrol, let everyone in, right? Let's just generalize that. That might not even be the case. I'm just saying, let's just say that's the case.
Fucking this guy, am I right?
The idea there is really sweet because it's kind-hearted. Let everyone in. Everyone deserves a chance at life and freedom in America.
Of course.
Pero the fact is,
The fact that you say it in Spanish.
Oh, great! I love that.
the fact is, if you do that, you're actually putting a lot of Border Patrol agents and people out of work. So
I would argue that you're putting them in work.
That's true.
You're giving them a job. You're giving them a purpose.
Sorry to interrupt.
What about the idea of deportation? I mean, it's one of those
ICE
things
agents,
that they all come together.
Border Patrol agents still do that.
Sorry to interrupt, but I do want to say this.
I want to hear it.
How about this? We should also consider the fact that most of these parents or whoever they are, they take children because they know for a fact we will fucking take the children and them, but we will have to separate them because why the fuck would you put them in that type of condition, bro? to take a kid over across the border. Have you heard of that little girl that died because they crossed the river? Both the fucking, I think it was the dad and the.
Tell me the story and then tell me your opinion on it, because
honestly,
I'd like to know.
We need to do it the legal way. We cannot have these people cross the border and take these children under these harsh conditions. No child should go under that. That's child abuse.
Like
That's
leaving a child in a hot car.
Another thing, by the way, there's people just waiting there. Coyotes. People have that. People that have been hired to fucking get these little girls, little boys, and sell them off into sex trafficking, bro. It's fucking sad. It's a war. It's a playing field that anyone can come in and just take shit.
It is a war. It's a weird war, right? Because when you think about it, like, do you think, and this is like super conspiracy theory level, but like, do you think the CIA or FBI, whoever has like worked in cahoots with like the Mexican government to be like, look, you broadcast an image and promote this life in America. Oh, you got another fucking stand.
Yeah, it's for school.
My dumb ass. Anyway, and then you guys will have like your own kind of business, right? Because do you think it's like everyone in America, take Florida for example, right? There's a huge inflation of banks. The most banks in America per capita is in Florida, and everyone who works professionally in the government believes it's because of the cocaine trade, because all the cocaine comes in from Florida. Do you think there's a market that is like, there's a cocaine market in Florida and that there's a slave trade and child labor trade in Mexico, and the government is aware of both, but they're like, well, it just brings in a lot of business?
I'm not really sure.
Not to say it's okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not.
We used to sell guns to people.
No, that's true.
Still do.
We still do. And we just do. Until it's declassified, we sell guns and we sell drugs to people in countries.
It doesn't even need to
go
be
fight wars.
That shit's public knowledge.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. It's chess, man.
It's fucked.
It's Russia and America right now fighting over Middle East territories for oil pipelines. That's all it is. It's like, when you really look into it, it's like, oh, well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's got to be some angles with China and, Florida and Cuba.
Fuck China, bro. They're pissed off because we gave them a fucking horrible deal.
What's
fuck
that?
China. This whole trade deal. Like, why the fuck do they get to sell all their shit here, almost tax free? But when we try to fucking sell our shit over there, they're like, oh no, you cannot sell shit here. Oh no, I take your jobs. I'm sorry, I'm already fucking drunk. But in reality, all jokes aside, like, when's the last time you seen Made in America, Made in the USA? It's always made in Taiwan, made in China, made in India. Like, what the fuck? Why are we sending all our jobs in overseas?
Let me ask you,
cheaper, man.
Let me ask you this. So, Josh has already outed us. We both wear fake Yeezys, and
I stopped wearing mine. I got real Adidas now.
I wear fake Yeezys, and basically, it's like, it's coming from the same Adidas sweatshop in China.
It's the same materials.
Same logos, everything.
Everything's the same.
We just get it.
China is beating us, man. They're devaluing their own currency. They're fucking us up, bro.
How so?
They're in a bubble. They're gonna collapse soon.
Yeah, every economy. Here's the thing. Here's the weird thing. Like, when you really look at it, just based on a number, and you're a numbers guy, right? You're a business numbers guy. So when you really look at it, China, Russia, those two main competitors we have, like, $1 in their currency, yen in China, is like 75.
You don't want video anymore?
No.
So for those of you that are still here and you've made it this far, you may notice that a few things have changed. There's also no video throughout this entire thing. It's because we were running an air conditioner and the power went out.
Well, nothing really changed. If we
I was gonna say nothing changed except for, I mean, there was a slight cut, and then all of a sudden.
That's why I say if you've made it this far.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're watching this from the beginning, there's going to be no video in the first place. So then it's going to be odd. So if you made it this far, this is the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about.
I was talking about
Chinese
the
economics.
China collapse and Russia collapse, and how, because we're so unbalanced economically, it's either going to lead to war or war. Kind of like what you see going on, where it's like nobody wants to really have war with the United States, so it's like India and China, two nuclear powers going at it, because it's kind of a lose-lose for anyone going for it in their own bank account, right? Because everyone goes, the United States has more money than us, we can afford X amount of dollars for a war. Anything past that we can't afford, but the United States can. So China and India are going at it over some territory, and it's going to be a matter of time before one of them pops and either sends a nuke or starts a war. I mean, 20 soldiers have already died in India and Chinese battle exchanges, and there's no official war because the United Nations is always trying to quell everything and say, look, everyone's needing to chill, it's not right. But, you know, it's going to be a matter of time before something happens, is what I was saying, and that's the gist of it. And now we're just kind of floating in space.
Yeah, the hardest part about this is trying to remember where we left off, but since we've been drinking beer, it's pretty hard.
We've been drinking...
I really want some fucking pasta, yo. Fucking A, bro.
Yo, we'll get some pasta. We had pasta last time, but I'm down for some more pasta.
I don't even know what I want
We just...
anymore.
When the pasta comes, we need to have this air conditioner on, because we don't have the air conditioner on right now.
It
And
really
it's
sucks that
hot
the
as
video kind of
balls.
turned off, though. It's fucking lame.
But, you know, at least it's not like a vlog. It's a podcast where it's...
Is it?
The video is a plus.
The only expectation of a podcast should be audio, and the the plus of a podcast is obviously video.
Yeah.
But the fact that we have at least the audio still, that's all we really need. And you know, here's my thing. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna give $10 to Audacity and $10 to AdBlock, because those are two programs I use every day. And the fact that Audacity just saved our ass right now, and you can donate to them. You guys just earned your money today, and thank you for being a free program and free to download with third-party extensions.
And why AdBlock?
Because I hate ads. I don't like ads.
Just cause.
Yeah, I don't know about how you guys feel, but like, there's nothing, and I'll tell you this: the only thing I turn my AdBlock off for is porn.
Why?
Whoa.
Because I want to support porn. I think porn stars
Then
deserve
fucking
money.
pay for it. Don't
I
watch
do.
it for free.
I do pay for it. I watch ads.
Wait,
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, wait, doesn't porn...
That doesn't support the creators. That just supports the company who steals free videos.
I don't think they're stealing videos if they're posting
They're
it willingly.
they're gaining revenue. Oh fuck.
The creators don't post those videos.
I'm sorry, you sauced. I love it.
They're gaining revenue from the ads, and if you're blocking them and they don't receive a signal that you're seeing it through your router or some fucking shit, how it works.
And I turn off. I have my ad blockers whitelisted for porn. I watch porn with ads.
So when you say you want to support them, how do you support them?
So support sex workers?
I've bought in individual videos before that I like.
Give them
So
money directly. Buy their OnlyFans. Same
there's
shit.
well, for me, it's like there's certain videos that are like. I mean, one of my favorite porn stars, the one I've bought in probably the most off of, is August Ames. And
I don't know any porn stars.
she's not
dead
living
now.
right. She is dead now. She actually lived in King Rio. She lived not
She
too
killed
far
herself.
from us up here.
Oh, fuck.
She lived like 2 miles away, which is the crazy part. Yeah, she had videos for like $8.99 or whatever. I bought like 2 of those, and you know, I supported her as an artist, and I left just ad block off because, you know, it's like with YouTube. Like when I go to YouTube, you turn off ad blocker because some people rely on revenue from those ads that play in mid rolls or whatever. So I do respect that realm, but as far as like going on to like Google and clicking on, you know, the first link on Google, obviously it's still an ad, so I still click on it. But the thing with that is I don't have to worry about it because it's like I'm searching for it. And that makes sense. Whereas if I typed in fast food in my area and I got a thing for like fucking porn or just like any advertisement, what I get advertisements the most for, it honestly right now is like creatine, anything endorsed by Joe Rogan, and then any kind of
my dick bigger.
some dick enhancement pills. Anything endorsed by Joe Rogan, and then anything like audio software, like VST plugins, I get a ton of those, like producer packs. So I have those turned. I have ad blocker for those because I'll go onto YouTube and then all of a sudden it's like, buy now this producer pack, and it's like, I don't need that. I know what VSTs I want, and it's like, I get it, you're advertising, but it's like, it just feels invasive. Like, okay, so have you heard Elon Musk is going to implant some brain chips?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Could you imagine listening to like Spotify and all of a sudden it's like 2 for $1 Big Macs at McDonald's near you? I would cut my fucking throat.
Take a break from the ads. Watch this 30-second video to get.
Dude, I would. Could you imagine if you had a brain implant and all of a sudden it's literally Futurama. It's like where they are having dreams and it's running. Mom's robots or whatever, and they're running ads in your dreams. It's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? No, bullshit. Get that shit out.
We don't want that.
And here's the thing, maybe the first 200 people won't have ads, because they're the first 200 to sign up. But realistically, everything follows the money, right? If they can find the money on TikTok and YouTube or whatever, eventually someone's going to say, yo, let me pay for this advertising space literally inside of someone's head. And I'd fucking kill myself, bro. I would not put up with that. That'd be insane.
Just tune it out. It's not that hard.
Josh, you're a psychopath who've discussed this. It's not something I could tune out.
Oh, then you're weak.
Fine, but I'm not going to be taken over by the adpocalypse. The real adpocalypse.
The adpocalypse is not getting ads.
This makes me want to just riot and fucking take down all the most expensive businesses and then blame it on them.
Preach.
And then be like,
Preach.
They can afford it.
Did you, Josh, actually, you told me about that one place. They tore down like a Target in a certain area. And they're like, it's going to cost us $8 million to rebuild this.
So they're not opening it ever again.
And
they better not open it.
And we're not paying $8 million to reopen a store that you guys just destroyed.
It's basically saying, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
You guys ruined this good thing during the looting and the riots.
Fuck you.
You know, New York was like, fuck, we need our rich people to come back. And they're like, rich people are like, nah, you guys are fucking taking our money away. Fam.
Yeah.
And then New York's like, come on, we'll buy you a burger, we'll buy you dinner, we'll sit down and talk about it.
We'll give you a blowy.
Yeah, and then New York's like, fuck, where are we gonna get all this money? And they're like, maybe we should like go to other states and then haggle them money. And then New York's like, how? We should like do like stupid COVID things where like if they're out in public, we'll hassle them for money. And then they're like, We'll charge them fees and stuff. Like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Most of them are like in like the very low poverty line. They don't know shit. Oh yeah. So we'll fucking take all their money away. So New York's a fucking piece of shit. They're like, they'll destroy the entire city, and then when they ask for money, and obviously Trump is like, we're not gonna give it to you. You're like, fuck. All right, we're gonna haggle some people, New York style. Like, what the
New York home of the
shit
hustlers.
is this shit, bro? Like, I like your cheesecakes, but. Like, give me an equal slice, motherfucker.
Give me an equal slice of cheesecake.
God damn. Motherfuckers be giving me, like, the crust. I mean, the crust is good, but, like, not everything's always sweet.
But you can't just eat crust.
Yeah, bro. You gotta have the queso.
Gotta have the queso.
Shit, fuck. But no, that's a fact. Whether you, like, take it as another way, like, it's a joke. But, like, that's what's really going on. It's, like, sad. We need to fix our governors, bro. Our governors are fucking lame.
Just all of it.
Honestly, man. Like,
there's too many old people.
Yeah. There's too many. There's not enough education, man. Knowledge is power. Obviously, something's going on here. It's not only that. These people know what they're doing. These people know what they're doing. It's just I don't think that they realize. I don't know what it is, but like,
it's their money.
Why destroy the land when in the future there's not going to be any land to walk upon?
It keeps the land cheap.
But you know what I mean though? Like they're destroying this beautiful country that's rich and poverty and not poverty. It's poverty. What the fuck am I talking about?
It's rich and poor.
It's rich. It
really
rich
is though.
Shit. But it has the potential to become something even bigger than what we think it is right now. Like, look at us, bro. We're sitting here freely talking about what the fuck we would ever want. We can go burn a flag.
We could. Do you guys want to?
I love my American flag, but just to prove a point, I'll burn an American flag
And nothing will happen.
And nothing will happen.
And here's the thing that I want to point out too, and I think I kind of want this to be the takeaway of like how people know me.
Thanks for the water, by the way.
Yeah, man, enjoy that water. It's hot as fuck. Sitting down with Absaid has been great because I think you've definitely posted stuff on social media saying people like harass you saying you're a Trump supporter or this or that for Black Lives Matter, and you're like, that's fine, but like what you're not understanding is my side. And I think the idea is that you can sit down with somebody who has different views from you and just be like, what do you think about this? And at the same time, like, we can talk each other. I'm sure he can convince me on some things. I hope I can convince him on some things. And the important thing is we sit down and talk about it and have that discussion instead of a shouting match. Because one thing I've learned is that the internet is not real in the sense of you see all these pictures of women showing their booties and boobs for free on Instagram, and all these people who are stepping on lobsters and biting octopus. But you don't go outside your door and see that. It's a fucking circus. It's people doing things that know will get attention to them immediately and as fast as possible. So the way to combat that is to go out there and get information slowly. Sit down with someone who has a different view, who has a different opinion from you, and just ask them, what do you think about this? How do you feel about that? And then kind of see where you see eye to eye and see where you differ. Because I'm sure there's some things we still disagree on, but at the same time we can compromise in those areas because everything else we would have agreed on.
Yeah, no, I like this whole thing of hearing the other side. I don't like this whole thing like we're becoming a more divided country. You know, Fox News is like the only, like, I think the most, I wouldn't say the most credible, but it's the only, I wouldn't even say the only one, but it's like the mainstream media that also
everyone knows
includes
Fox News.
that also includes the other side, regardless of what they're trying to do. You know, but we see other news outlets and they also follow the same script, but one's more heavily controlled. And it's just like, I've seen many like live streams of Trump, and then in CNN or MS, it's just like they twist his words, and it's just like, I don't want to exaggerate, but this is the truth. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on, you know? Like we're silencing these people, but why? You know, there's a reason why.
Do you ever think that maybe it's just because you have the left and the right going at each other trying to win the presidency, and it's just a marketing campaign?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I don't know like too much of it, but I wouldn't want to go out and say like I'm an expert in it, but all I know is like I just want freedom, for the lack of a better term. You know, like we have it now. It's just the little, not even the little things. Just like, for example, gun control. Gavin Newsom passed this weird law where we have to go to get the most necessary parts to build a gun. Not even build a gun, just like parts that you have to go to this specific area, pay a fee, and maintain that part. And it's just like, when you look at it, it's just, these are just things financially that are borders to some people. To me, I can go out and fucking get a gun. That's whatever.
That's the most accurate thing I've ever heard someone say. But they're literally just borders put in your way.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, fine. You can think buying the gun, $700, depending on what you get. A revolver. I like revolvers because they're the most reliable. Leave a gun.
Cowboy guns.
Leave a fucking revolver in a safe for 100 years, and then you pull it out with a gun, with a bullet in the chamber. It's ready to go. One pin. That's it. You know, a Glock's a different other thing. Revolvers are one thing that I highly always recommend that's like reliable.
Do you prefer them? I'm gonna cut you off because this is where my ideology conflicts with yours. And this is 100% because of how I was raised. So let's talk about this. Are you getting a revolver for home safety? Is that why you're saying you want
for
a revolver?
whatever safety? Yeah, like whatever. You know, like have you seen those videos of just random people just in this weird mob mentality, just come into random people's houses, and it's just sad. Like, this isn't Mexico. This isn't whatever the fuck country it is you want it to be. You know, I've been in Mexico. I've seen places just torn apart just because people wanted to, because that's just because they want to fuck around. You know, they don't know the value of anything. You know, and then when you see it in America, when you see just random people just act like animals, barging into people's homes, doing things that are just like taboo, it's weird. You know, like, we don't live in this fucking world where you can just do whatever the hell you want. But now we're just having these governors letting just people do whatever the fuck they want, and it's not okay. And it's harsh to say. I don't know really what to think about it, but the gun is the greatest equalizer.
That's why it's called the peacemaker.
We come from that. We come from it. You know, like, look at it. We come from militias. We came to America to correct it. We came to get the fuck away from whatever the hell is going on in Britain and the United Kingdom, wherever the fuck was going on. They didn't want that shit.
Write your own rules.
You know, they didn't want this monarchy. They didn't want this king, queen bullshit. They want freedom. They want everybody to do whatever the fuck they want. And yes, we need to regulate it, because it does have its downs. And if we don't have the right people, it's going to go to shit. This is the last free country on this damn planet. Where else are you going to fucking go when it goes all this shit? Mars? I hope
that's what they're trying to do.
I hope and pray to God, and I'm glad Trump is funding NASA. We want to use the moon as a motherfucking catapult to go to Mars. Oh wait, I should actually answer that. Hold on. Hello?
Thank you for choosing there.
We're using.
Wow. The first sales call on the podcast. Claps for you.
We're using the moon as a catapult without using any sort of like fuel. I mean, like
we're using the gravity, right?
We are using like some sort of fuel to like prepare ourselves to control and shit. But yeah, we are using the natural gravitational pull of the moon. We're doing something. The Space Force shit, you would think is a joke. It's not a joke. Why do we have guns here? It takes one motherfucking bitch to have one single gun up in Mars to take over the entire situation. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. If just one person had a gun.
One person with a gun shoots everybody, and then boom. China, Russia, whatever country.
Fire in space?
Let me.
Can they?
I think they can.
And under the certain atmospherical pressure of
Probably
Mars,
not.
could they?
Let me
I
just
think they could.
Okay, let's entertain this idea though. Before we go to the home security thing again, real quick. Call of Duty. If you were to fire a gun in space, and there's one person with a gun, but how many people are you on Mars with to where it's like, look, there's gonna be some casualties, but if we all run at him in zero gravity, we can get him before he reloads. And if we do that, then we control the gun. Is that not democracy? And how long before that happens? It'd be solved a lot quicker on Mars.
I wouldn't call that democracy.
But it's a bunch of people banding together for the ideology that they want.
That's not democracy, though.
Regardless of if the gun can shoot in space or not, there's ways in controlling people. Like, for the lack of a better term, control. Because look at. You don't need gunpowder to launch a piece of metal into someone's brain and that's it, you're dead. You can literally vibrate their frequencies to the point where their brain can't fucking function.
You microwave them, I've seen
5G.
that.
Yeah. And 5G. Possibility
5G.
I don't know the whole story about it, but I hear a lot of talk about it. Literally, like microwaves, bro. They vibrate water, H2O, in a certain frequency to heat up the fucking food.
You know what's really scary though is ultraviolet waves. When you learn about those,
that's how you get sunburned.
Oh, yeah.
Those are really scary.
Yeah, man.
Because those are fucking. Those are just cause cancer if you can focus it. And if they made an ultraviolet gun, bro, that's cancer on sight.
Gamma.
That's not gonna give you a fucking headache or sunburn. That's just gonna fucking cause cancer right now.
Fuck.
Also, I want to get back to this idea. You said you like the cowboy guns, revolvers, right?
I mean, it's just because like a little more reliable. Because a Glock has a lot. I mean, it has a few moving parts and stuff, and anything can go wrong. A revolver is just one pin. That's it. You know.
Here's the argument I've heard about revolvers. Really, anything against a shotgun for home defense. What I've always heard is that shotguns for home defense, since they spray, it has a very low chance of penetrating a wall because it just sprays little BBs.
Yeah.
Whereas a revolver is a single bullet projectile, it'll go through walls. So what I've always heard is that shotguns are safer because they scatter shot a wide area, and if there's a burglar coming through the door, it won't necessarily just kill them and blow their chest out.
Yeah.
It'll kind of spread out, and there's a room right here, and there's a room right here without any threat of it going through the walls.
Yeah. Shotguns still go through a fucking wall.
That's
true.
Only slugs.
Blank.
Yeah, only slugs.
Yeah.
Slugs will go through a wall, but those are the same idea as a bullet. If you have like bird shot, it'll be pepper spray. It's not enough to kill. If you shot someone with bird shot from like 10 feet away, it wouldn't kill them.
If you had a shot-off shotgun, yeah. If you had a long barrel, it would be more direct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like it's the closer away, the more deadly. The farther away with bird shot, the more it's like it's non-lethal.
I feel like there's a lot of variables to it, though.
There is. I'm just saying, if we were sitting on this couch right now and we all pointed a gun at this door. And we shot.
I think still with the shotgun, I think we'll see brains fucking everywhere. Not gonna lie.
But that's not the actuality behind it because the shotgun sprays out little BBs.
Well, it doesn't.
So unless it's like
it'll
point
still
blank,
kill someone.
It still kill. Actually,
it
from
won't.
this
From this distance,
yeah, it actually will.
It could.
Yeah, no, it actually literally could. No, I've seen a shotgun blast.
Sure.
Yes,
I've seen a shotgun blast in real life tree from like about this distance, and it can really do some heavy fucking damage. Even if it's a sawed-off shotgun, you have to be a little bit further apart. I think like from here to like at the end of the hallway where you meet the stairs, maybe that's where it would start to spread more.
You won't hit shit.
Yeah.
But if you had a pistol, it would go through the wall undoubtedly.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no, because it's more direct.
My argument is that if you shot a shotgun sitting from where we are right now, it wouldn't go through the walls. And if you had your kids or your family behind it, that's the important part.
I don't know. To be honest with you, that's a really good question.
Because the argument I've always heard is that it's safety, and if you want to protect your house, part of that includes not shooting your fucking family. So if the swabber came in and he took 2 steps to the right, that's in Josh's room. I shot the gun.
Yeah, but that's nowhere near my bed.
Let's just say you're changing your calendar. That's where your calendar is roughly?
Right, I don't use my calendar right now. It says time is
I'm just saying, let's say you're going to the closet. Whatever it is. If you're just standing right there.
Most likely I wouldn't be home because I'm at work.
The fact is, aside from Josh being...
Your phallical argument,
God,
go for it.
Can we... Okay, I don't know if you guys are on the fence about recording this, but can we at least try to record some of it on video? Or no?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Fuck it.
It's just Josh is in charge of video.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
People don't watch the whole thing.
No?
It's not worth it.
But we could still talk about it.
It's sad but true.
Fucking A,
we usually get about 20 minutes of people's attention.
Yeah. The average view length is 27 minutes.
Why not just fucking start over? Because I already forgot what the fuck we talked about. Because I'm already high as fuck.
Because we're also out of beer and food sounds really good.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. So
it's fairly late.
Save it for hot dogs.
This is going to take 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
It does take a while
to finish.
Something at 6 o'clock.
I have nowhere to be, but I have to edit this, and then I have to get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's all. But aside from that, like I don't have a lot. It's just a matter of like, it needs to be done today.
Yeah, this is a whole process.
For sure, no. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
Is there anything else? Is there anything else that you'd like to really talk about? Any burning topics that are on your mind that you want to get off your chest or try to air out right now between us? Not like between us, but you know what I'm saying? It's just anything you want to discuss that you feel is important.
XRP, man. I'm just waiting for it to fucking blow up. Excuse for me, like
what is
loudness.
XRP?
XRP is like supposed to help banks, dude. Like do transactions between people and banks or maybe banks and or consumer to consumer, just having a faster way of having money just like shot back and forth.
That sounds
really
a lot
fast.
like digital currency, right?
Yeah.
Anything decentralized?
Yes. And then it's just like, if you really look at the speeds of actual banks that we work with, they're kind of a little slow because that's just how they run.
Bureaucracy.
But, I mean, I don't know how true this is, but I'm just hoping that if it does blow up one day, all I know is that if I sell at $5, just $5, I'll make $1 million, bro.
Damn.
$1 million fucking dollars.
Shit, let's get it.
tax, or I mean, the fee that they're gonna charge me is they're probably gonna take me. What's 1 million? What's 1 million times 0.4%? What is that?
40,000.
So they're gonna take away 40,000, and then I don't know what the fuck the IRS is gonna come chase.
960,000. They take half through stocks.
Fucking assholes are gonna change, but something.
So you get a half a mil.
I'm gonna get some motherfucking moolah.
You get half a mil.
I'm gonna get some motherfucking moolah, and then guess what's gonna happen with that money? It's gonna go back into motherfucking investing. I'm gonna buy a house.
That's how you make money.
And I'm gonna fucking invest more, and it's just gonna continue on the cycle, and hopefully we can create this damn wealth in this generation, in passing generations.
And you're gonna sponsor the Two Dudes Drinking Beer podcast.
Yes, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, dude, I'm down.
You would be the founder.
Nah, dude, you guys. I don't know. You're the one that's running everything, huh?
Yeah, Alec doesn't do shit. He's just a personality.
Yeah, so obviously, I always love giving out credit to where it needs to be given, and
so
you
fuck
too,
you, Alec.
You too, Alec. I mean, hey, also like it takes two to tango. And we need people here to help out, because it also isn't what you know; it's also who you know.
It is 100% who you know,
and we gotta work together and combat that. Not combat, but just equalize the what's it called?
Atmosphere.
Ecosystem. Exactly. Yes. But we also have to put in the work, and we also have to share the same exact feeling, because we're all just vibing here, man. Like, we're all just trying to like live.
It do be like that though.
And you know what? Like, if business taught me one thing, is that we're all just trying to chase a check. We're trying to make some money. We're all just trying to be secure. All right. There's nothing wrong with security.
But there's a way we could all do it together.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying
there's
too.
There's nothing wrong with security.
That's what I was saying earlier about, like, you need to go do you, because if your parents are like, go do this, and you really feel like you want to just use your fucking meat slicer to make sandwiches for people, if you feel like that's who you want to be, man, go do that, because what you're going to do is you're going to get that experience, and you're going to get that knowledge, and you're going to be known as that meat slicer. And then the hard part, I promise you, is working with people.
Yeah, it is.
Because I know you can play a piano, and if you and I sat down, I could be like, play me a C major 7 chord, and you'd be like, that's fucking easy.
Yeah.
But if you sat down with someone who said, play me a C minor flat 7 diminished polytonal tritone diminished flat 7.
I can play you up to the diminished.
You smack me in the face.
I don't know about the fucking polytone. What the fuck that shit is.
It's just.
I understand. I understand.
But yeah.
No, it's just carry the fourth, and then Einstein comes through the fucking door and says, "Oh yeah." And you just fucking vibe with him, bro. Like, the fuck.
But that's what it is. Like, it's vibing, right? So like, if we're in music, we need to be on that same vibe for that song. If we're in business, we need to be on that same vibe for that pizza. If we're, whatever it is, the business. Yeah, right. Whatever.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I really want Domino's pizza, large. $8.25 if you pick up.
Did you want pizza or pasta or fish and chips, because that's close by, and I kind of wanted that. But there's that, and then there's also Pink's hot dogs that we were talking about earlier today.
Pink's hot dogs. I like pizza, but I mean,
we can
honestly,
do pizza if you want. I don't care. Let's do pizza.
I like Domino's pizza.
Pizza.
It's cheaper if you pick up. It's $8.
We'll do some pizza
for a large.
We'll get some pizza.
Yeah, that'd be lit as fuck.
Give me your final plugs, Absaid.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna wrap this up.
We're gonna go ahead and close this out.
Give me your final plugs.
Well, first I want to say it was an honor to be on the show.
It was an honor having you, bro. It's honestly been
it was great.
Super dope.
Hopefully we get to do this again.
We will.
I'm so fucking down to do this again, and hopefully we'll have a better way to.
It won't be as hot.
We'll get you back. Yeah. We'll actually get some video. It'll be a better show.
That'd be cool. I mean, even regardless if whatever happened, I mean, what the fuck just happened today? It might have just like corrupted the video. I mean, I would still save the video regardless. But it was fun. The experience was here. I mean, what's more important is that we all experienced this together. It was fun. I didn't really expect this to happen. Really, I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna talk about?" But
no one really knows. But it always goes to about 2 hours, and it's just like I didn't touch a single one of my notes written down. I don't know if you noticed that, but like your salami slicer just really it really carved.
Bro, I still want to talk about it too. There's so much shit to talk about.
The first half hour of the show.
It literally carried all of the first half. So I know with guests, it's like it's good to have notes, but with guests, bro, it's like. I've learned to just be like, I don't know what you're going to bring to the table, but bro, I liked what you brought to the table. And
I still got more to talk about.
You still live only like a half a mile away from me. So if you ever want to kick it, I'll come over. We'll get some snow cones and some fucking deli sandwiches, bro. We'll fucking vibe.
We'll do a Korean barbecue at my
bro,
pad.
Let's fucking do it.
It'll be lit. And that's honestly what I'm just trying to do.
And you know what I've wanted to do for a while? I've wanted to do an outside podcast. So maybe we can come back to your place.
That'd be a fucking great idea.
And we'll bring all of our gear.
On location,
and we'll record a podcast at your place, eating snow cones and some.
I'm fucking down.
Some deli sliced sandwiches in your sunshade. And, and we'll just chill. I
get my fucking I get my canopy on the 26th of August.
Okay.
So I am so fucking down to do that.
Let's do an on-site one with you.
I don't know if you can tell. But I ain't got all this shit, bro. Oh my God, I'm ridiculous, bro. I'm just fucking like on it. But dude, I'm so 100% down.
Let's do that. And then also, I've kind of wanted to do the same thing with Ryan, but around a bonfire or a barbecue.
I have a bonfire. We can all just combine that.
Let's do that, and then
torches too.
Let's try it. You want to try it with 4 people? We'll bring Ryan through. Ryan's the homie. He was at the party.
I have one
me,
mic.
and Ariane were at. Oh, I've got microphones up my ass,
cool.
bro.
Yeah. So I have one mic too.
We got set up.
I got I wouldn't ever say let's do something we're not adequate in equipment for it, but I'd like to do something like that because it's just basically 4 mic stands and we're just sitting around. We might need more cameras, but we can figure
one
that out.
camera. I have my phone, which is pretty good. You guys want to see my TikTok video?
Yeah, show us the TikTok. Plug your TikTok. Whatever you want to plug, man.
It's the Lonely Social Club. So I have 2 accounts. I have 6.
Is it a hashtag? Account. Is that how TikTok works?
It's at the Lonely Social Club. That's all you gotta look up. I have another political account, but look I posted 2 videos and then I averaged 1,000 views.
Nice.
So this is called Metal Earth.
Why? The Lonely Social Club. Today I want to show you this cool new hobby I found while walking through the mall.
I've seen all this, bro.
Yeah,
I love your videos, honestly.
I like this. I like how smooth it came out. It's pretty good. Have you seen it?
I haven't. This is the first time I've seen this.
And you do all the like the political buildings, like the White House monument.
My internet's slow. No, I just built whatever the fuck. I just saw it because I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm American. I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I saw that, and then I saw that's also where you did the stock exchange, right? Or
yeah, I was doing that too as well. Unfortunately, T-Mobile is fucking doing like whack right now. What the hell?
You should get Sprint, bro. Switch to Sprint.
Oh yeah, look at these people are always asking me. Oh man, I already. And people always telling me about like, should I invest in XRP? I haven't invested in XRP. Okay, whatever. But
maybe we should get a TikTok just for the channel because
I'm above it.
Above it? Okay, that's fine.
Does that mean good?
No.
It means we're better than that.
Oh really?
I see TikTok as a very. I mean,
we need a marketing person.
I'm more old school, so I don't see it as like a very valuable thing.
I get all my views, and I get everything through Instagram. I get the most views through Instagram. Everyone hits me up through Instagram.
It's very.
You and me organize this whole thing through Instagram. Everything for me in my life, literally the session I have tomorrow, the session I have on Saturday, all of it organized through Instagram. So like for me, Instagram is just where it happens to be.
Honestly, anywhere where there's traffic, bro, you can take advantage of it, and you have no idea. I don't know if people.
Well, it's just traffic of a younger audience,
or any audience, really. Like, I mean, as long as you can sort of understand. I mean, the only hard part about these big organizations is they can't understand.
They can understand. They just follow the money.
Yeah, they can just follow the money, but they don't really follow like the little tiny trends. They don't spend the time to actually look at what's going on.
They hire people in that realm.
Yeah, because they're too busy doing other shit. But
yeah.
What I've learned that in business, it's super easy to deceive anybody if you have the right topic. And my proof is here, and I'll show you this one video. It's the only video that I actually caught on in my political page here in Sickfu. And also, I think this is another reason why Trump wants to ban TikTok. Look, everything's about Trump and all that shit, like different shit. But my other fresh page, The Lonely Social Club, it's always just trendy shit and always
If Trump banned TikTok because it reflects on him more positively, how would you feel about that?
No, I wouldn't like that either because that's like a centralized...
That's censorship.
That's censorship right there. We have to have the opportunity for other voices to be heard regardless of their political views or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
You need the freedom of speech, dog.
You need the freedom of speech. It's not going to work out if Twitter is going to be acting like a fucking publisher.
Bitch.
Either they're a publisher or they're a public forum.
You call them a bitch.
Yeah. But look at this. Going on to like deceiving the almost not almost the entire internet, but a good amount, 69.5 thousand views, and I got 3,000 likes on it. And it's literally just talking about like how I got unclaimed property. You know what I did?
Can you put the speaker to the microphone?
Oh yeah, here, I'll restart it.
Guys, so you're not gonna believe how much I found in unclaimed property. My coworker told me to enter the state that you live in and then type in unclaimed property on Google. Then click search for unclaimed property. Type in last name, first name, and the city you live in. I have 44,800. Guys,
So obviously,
I love the immediate cut. Those things are so true to TikTok right now.
And I didn't mean to do that because I ran out of like fucking seconds to record.
That's why everyone does it.
But I literally it's Google Chrome. You can inspect the element and then you can change the number. Everyone knows how to do that. It's literally not that hard. But I deceived.
You showed me that on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
You posted that video and like, I got 2 million views. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, what the hell?
You're
yeah.
like, no, I'm lying to you.
Yeah. And see, like that initial, like, holy fuck, that spark is what triggers people to be like, yeah, I like that.
I need those views. Yeah.
And it's that simple, like, thing. And I have right here 69.5 thousand views on it, even though regardless of 3,000 likes, it's still like there's so like this psychological.
There's just a huge
thing.
market for people who want to see it.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty fun to fuck around with the.
That's a stupid number of views, man. If we had 69,000 views on our podcast, I would shit my pants because I thought we made it.
You know what's crazy too? Like I get random shit. People that don't regularly see it. Like I start liking random people's videos just so I can gain followers and like say like, oh, you liked my video, so I'm gonna go check you out. That's why I only have 1,000 views. Really, if it wasn't for me going out in my way and texting these people, I mean not texting, but commenting on their videos.
Maybe you just found out what your next gig is, bro. If you're into business, you could try and figure out, because you clearly have a okay enough understanding of that platform to maybe you can start getting into the
social media marketing.
Into social media marketing for business. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you understand it and you clearly seem to have way more understanding than I do to you getting these 69,000 views. Bro, if you could get a 69,000 views on this podcast, I would suck your dick.
That gay? But no,
is it gay or is it a business relationship?
I understand that, and it's true. Yeah. That's why I regardless of the platform, yeah, it could be deceiving. This fucking app is. I wouldn't want to support it. Yeah, give it. You want to say it like yeah, it's for the younger generation. But honestly, these business people, they're on top of this shit. Why do you think they fund?
They already know.
Why do they fund these motherfuckers?
They knew that this was the platform to go on as soon as there was 1 million people on it. And as soon as there was 1 million people on it, they put $1 million into it. And now that there's 100 million people onto it, their fucking stocks went up. And all they have to worry about now is making sure they have quarterly dividends, and that's it.
Another thing I learned in by my professor in business communication is that fuck, I am so drunk that I already fucking forgot.
Bro, it's all good. Don't even trip. We're gonna eat some food. It'll sober you right up. I promise you.
I swear to God, I know what the fuck I was gonna say. And what the fuck were we talking about?
Your professor.
No. Before that.
Social media marketing.
Social media marketing, and then you said my professor, and then you said, fuck, I forgot, I'm so drunk.
Oh no, fuck, it was such a good point.
Okay, regardless, where can the people find you?
Yeah, Josh is trying to close this out. He's trying to get some food.
Oh shit, my bad, bro, my bad.
All good.
Well, my name is Absaid Alcala. We'll put it up in
Can you spell your name too? Just because I know it's a little tricky to spell. And
yeah.
If people want to follow you.
Yeah, so my name is spelled Absaid. And then my last name is Alcala. So it spells Absaid Alcala. If you look me up on Google, I'm the first damn person that pops up. You'll see my video where I'm like looking kind of weird into the camera, but I'm wearing the same. Actually, I'm wearing the same exact shirt.
You're always wearing pink, bro.
I'm wearing the same exact shirt. Unfortunately, the camera got corrupted or the video got corrupted, but I'm literally wearing the same exact shirt that I wore in that music video. That the song was about for that one girl that we kind of talked, but not really. Obviously, I have a girlfriend, so it's not obviously a real thing anymore. But that was back in high school.
I know how it be.
No, it's no big deal. But anyways, to close this, yeah, my name is Absaid.
And if you want to shout anyone out too, do that too.
Faded Prodigy, look that up if you want. The Lonely Social Club, obviously look that up. Just give a thanks to Alec and
Josh.
I'm so
it's
sorry.
Okay, I'm very forgettable.
No, I know your name. I knew Josh. It's just
I'm very forgettable.
Obviously,
it's
this is the first day, but thank you for letting me on this podcast. It was an honor. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Fucking shout out to the fam.
Yeah, bro. Let's do that on-site thing at your place with some snow cones and a shade, and we'll make sure that happens because that sounds like a lot of fun.
Soon, please, because I'm trying to get done with my calculus and just trying to forget that I am taking classes still.
Just trying to forget that I'm taking a calculus class.
Yeah,
same.
Honestly.
All right, Josh, you want to play us out?
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Last Tuesday, we got a good response with the community. We got a lot of comments, so keep those comments coming. If you guys have anything you guys want us to talk about, please drop it in the comments below. Send me a tweet, send me a DM on Instagram. They are open. I'll most likely respond. Alec doesn't do anything. Don't talk to him. Talk to me.
It's funny that you say that every time, but still people
still go to him.
Everyone still hits me up and not you. So fuck you, Josh, telling me I don't do shit.
You don't do anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm the reason Absaid's here, bro.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
so sorry, but no disrespect at all. But you guys have a following. You guys actually have people commenting and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, that gives me so much excitement.
Here's the best thing, though.
It's 20 strong, but it's there.
Here's the best thing, though, bro. Every time we have a guest, someone else hits me up being like, "I want to be a guest on the podcast." And
fuck yeah.
And they don't hit up Josh. And every episode, every single episode, Josh says, "Hit me up, not Alec," and they still come to me first. And I'm the reason people come on the show.
That's great, man. I'm glad that people actually do respond, though. It gives me
It's community, bro. It's community. Yeah, it's like it's a real tangible thing.
Yeah, it really is, and especially when everyone gets involved, because that's what everyone wants to do. I bet it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing what I was saying earlier. You got to learn how to work together with people, and like, you're putting your name out there and in front of a bunch of people who can now know your name in the Lonely Social Club, and follow you and do what you do.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean that's all there is, and it's like it's a mutual thing. Anyway, hey, Josh, end this show, man. We're done.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for listening. You're not watching because there's no video, unfortunately.
The power went out. I don't know if we covered that. We had an AC unit on. It's like hot as balls right now.
Tune in next week.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye.
Nice. Well, that's it, man.
That was lit.